show started. We gotta get this show started. What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Wiley Show. And I want to say this. There's a lot of things going on out in this world. And I'm like, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. It is Monday. It is Monday. It is Monday night. And I am here for it all. Yesterday was a dry day. But today it is a WAP day, okay? It is a WAP day of content, okay? My Badissi got wet today because I'm like, finally, the streets are up and wet and hot, making me all sticky. Yes. I'm like, okay, let's go. Finally, we got some content that we can talk about. I just got tired of watching all of these blogs and everybody just posting celebrities, they child dance or they child playing basketball. That's boring. We want to get to some mess. Where the gossip? Who gonna get dragged? Where's that? I was emailing celebrity, tell them where you at. Did you fall out today? Do something so we can talk about it. All right. So today, I'm just saying, I'm just so tired. I don't want to see no kid. Oh, look at such and such baby. Who cares? Where's the gossip? Where's the mess? Who getting dragged? Who getting exposed? Who getting sued? Who's getting cheated on? Who's getting cheated on? That's what I want to know. I want to know the mess. Okay? So I had went to sleep and I was like, you know what? This is boring. Ain't nothing going on. So let me go to bed. So I went to sleep. I put my air mattress back on. I said, ain't nothing going on. So they was like, you know, when you put an air mattress on, you got to put the air on it. You got to wait. You stick it in the hole. Then you got to stick that in the hole. Then you got to let the air come in there. And then it be all loud. You know what I'm saying? And so Tasha K and all of these people is in the news. We're going to talk about Tasha K. We're going to talk about Kyle from the Neighborhood Talk. We also going to talk about Cardi B and her explosive Instagram Live. And also we're going to be talking about none other than me from the Wiley Show. Okay, and let me first and foremost tell anybody out here, my loyalty is with my audience. Oh, amen. My loyalty is with the 12,000 and counting people that watches us every single day. I'm not loyal to any brand because last time I checked my bank accounts, it was low and no celebrity I deposit. Nobody sent me nothing, so I cannot be on nobody payroll because I ain't getting no money. I'm still broke. Okay? I'm just going to tell you that right now. So don't send me no messages and stuff like that. Oh, please don't talk about me. What you about to say? You will find out when I go live or what I'm going to say. Because I don't have no loyalty but to my audience. You ain't send me a check and all that type of stuff. I'm not on no big blog. I ain't been repost. My loyalty is with the 12,000 people that view us every single day. Okay, so let us first start with this. Tasha K did a live and she exposed Cardi B. She said she had a recording and that with this recording that she couldn't play it because the recording, they played the recording and it said on the recording that it was Cardi B saying to one man, get rid of the baby, etc., etc. But then Tasha K said on that live, I can't post the receipt because I just can't do it. Then I tried to contact the person back and they didn't respond. So I was like, oh my God. But she still put it out there that Cardi B was threatening a woman and threatening one of Offset future baby mamas, that one that was with child. So everybody was saying, what a receipt. Nobody seen a receipt, heard a receipt, heard a recording, but we all was thoroughly entertained by the Pangea Man and her shenanigans. Now let's fast forward. Cardi B goes live today, and she exposed some DMs. And in this DM, it have to do with, I believe, daytime tea time, because this person said, "Hey, Candace." Now I'm not going to show it on I'm going to read it. Okay, because it's all out there. I'm just going to read it. Can I read to y'all today? I wish I had a reader like in church. I'm going to read it, and this is from somebody that sent this to Candace. I'm going to read it. "Hey, Candace, I have some information that could debunk the whole story about Offset and Baby. I don't want to look like a troublemaker, though. The information I have really exposed Tasha. In a vivid imagination, I did inbox T, but no response." She inboxed Lovely T, but Lovely T didn't respond, so she took it to the Christian Candace, the one that's the Christian, the one that got in her bikini with Erica Banks, booty cheek to booty cheek, no mask, because Rona's still out there, no mask. Nope, no, it wasn't no mask in sight. Was it a mask in sight? I just want to know, make sure, because we do. Was it a mask in sight? It was no mask. I just want to make sure. Okay. All right, let's continue to read. Then this is Candace's response to this person. She said, "Hey, hon, I'm not interested in debunking Tasha. T isn't either. And that's probably why she didn't respond. I don't mind you sending me celebrity news and tea about Cardi and Offset, though, because that's a celeb snooze topic. That's no problem. Send me what you have and I'll review it. You're not a troublemaker by sending me tea. It's only trouble when the purpose involves Tasha, and my video never will involve Tasha." Wait a minute, Candace. If it never will involve, you send it to Cardi, so automatically you're going to be involved with it. So you might as well get on your platform, go out there and expose, because you in the mess like everybody else. Give me a second. You in the mess like everybody else. Let's drop one for her, Candace. She's in the mess. We're not going to give her exempt that she's not in the mess. You might as well respond to what? Why you don't want to respond to Tasha K? What's going on with Tasha? Why you don't want to respond? You behind the scenes doing dirty work. You might as well respond. What? She should respond to Tasha K. Don't be all the DMs and all that, then sending it to Cardi B. You might as well respond. This is a big story, but you don't want to help Tasha K. Why is that? I would like to know. Let us read. And then that person respond, "Oh my God, that's a shame. Not shocking, though." Oh no, this is Candace allegedly. "Oh my God, that's a shame. Not shocking, though. Makes up stories." This is Cardi B exposing these receipts that Candace have allegedly sent her. "I see that now. You remember she did with Chris Brown's story, him having another baby on the way. Well, I made up that story too. She went live saying exclusive." And then she showed the screenshot of sending that messages to Tasha. Then she said, "Last year, Chris Brown story I have told leak you and about what I did. Oh, wow." So what they doing is they set up Tasha K. They sent her up to make her seem to be not credible. Then she say right here, this is the person responded. Say, "It does involve Cardi and Seth. I have sent Tasha K." This is what a person says. She sent Tasha K a fake story. So this listener, viewer, subscriber sent Tasha K the damaged information about Offset allegedly getting another woman pregnant. And this is what this person said to Candace from Daytime Tea Time. It does not involve it. I'm sorry, let me read that again. It does involve Cardi and Seth. I have sent Tasha K. Oh, I'm sorry. I have sent Tasha K a made up opinion about Seth having a baby and Cardi sleeping with a famous man. I don't know she was going to make up the elaborate story. I barely talked with T again. She's talking about Lovely T again yesterday and sent her the screenshot of mine and Tasha K conversation. And if mine and Tasha K conversation get out, most likely going to have to shut down all my social media accounts because I don't know what she's capable of doing, especially if it is making her look like a liar. Okay, some of this stuff I cannot read. Let me just make this out. Said at first, no response. I said to myself, maybe I should leave this alone. Or maybe you should leave it alone, ma'am. You don't want to leave that alone. Oh, sir, you messy like everybody else. So you want to shut down your social media. Okay, I see what you mean. Read the DM. As you said, that's why I having S with another woman. Okay. And then this person responded to Candace, said, yes, she came up with an elaborate story. And Daytime Tea Time responded, wow. When you typed that stuff to her, were you just joking or were you really heard that Cardi was messing with a high profile guy? And this person responded to Daytime Tea Time with, it was all an opinion I formed, and she came up with the story of a woman hearing a voicemail of Cardi saying that the woman better get an abortion. Oh, and this is Candace saying this. Oh my God, that's a shame. No shocking though. She always made up stories. It is what it is. That's the person. Now, it's something going on with this. That this person that is responding, send that to Cardi B, but the question is, who is this person? I personally believe that Tasha K, it is a mastermind in this blogging world. And it's almost kind of dangerous. Let me tell you why. Because this could be somebody actually sending her these receipts and she's putting it out there knowing that it's a lie, because then she got Kyle from the Neighborhood Talk in it. Let me see, where's the Kyle from Neighborhood Talk receipts at? Give me a second. Where them receipts at from Kyle from the Neighborhood Talk? Because they exposed them receipts. Give me a second. Okay. Give me a second. I want to. She put the text message of Kyle from the Neighborhood Talk. What are the receipts at from Kyle from the Neighborhood Talk? Do I have those receipts? Do I have those receipts from Kyle from the Neighborhood Talk? Because she put poor little Kyle in the mess. Because somebody sent it to me. Uh-oh, what did I do with it? Hold on, somebody said so. I got to keep going down. Bear with me, family. All right, is this it? So this is the text message between Kyle from the Neighborhood Talk and Tasha K. So this is what Tasha K sent to Kyle on Friday, September the 18th. Sent this to Kyle on Friday, September the 18th. And she said this to Kyle. This is Tasha K. Quote, I think that chick that called me is a set up by Cardi. I've been texting the B all day. I'm going to still put the BS out. Kyle from the Neighborhood Talk responded to Tasha. Read. OMG. Really? 2 exclamation points. Tasha K responded, yes. Kyle, his response was, that would make her look super pressed. LMAO. To go that far. This is Tasha K response. Because like, why she won't give me the recording? Pause right there. Why she won't give me the recording? But Tasha, you got on there said you heard a recording, but now you want the recording. Why didn't you screen record? Because it was probably never a recording. I'm going to say probably. Oh, send me some sort or send me some sort of photo. This is Tasha K responding to Kyle. Like, who would have a recording of only Cardi's voice? Kyle response was this. That's true. What would she be holding on to for? And then she said that, and I want to pause right there because Tasha K already knew that the story was fake. Come, drop one for it. Drop one for it. But Tasha K don't care about putting out fake news because it's all about entertainment. It's all about getting it out because she delivered the story and she's an entertainment blogger. Now, this is what I want to say. And this is to me, this is my message towards Cardi B. Can I drink a little bit more of my weird bull? I'm going to take my time. We said last time we talked about Cardi B in this situation. I said, why don't Cardi B did what Bishop E. Dewey Smith did to Dr. Larry Reed and get a restraining order? You're already in litigation with Tasha K. You already got her address, her legal information. Why are you trying to prove a point on social media that Tasha K is fake news? Due to the success of Trump in the White House, we don't care about fake news. The average person don't care. They only care about getting a good old laugh. Do you think, Cardi B, that we sit at home and we try to fact check everything that Tasha K does? The answer to that, my dear sister, is no. The average viewer are not sitting at home in their bedroom or in their car or in their hair salon watching Tasha K trying to fact check everything that she says out of her mouth. They don't care. They only watch her for the wine and for the entertainment. It's not about if she's credible or not. But Cardi, if what she's saying is so damaging to you and to your success or to your brand, why don't you call your lawyer? Why don't you call your lawyer and get a restraining order? Because what it seems like that you are a wino in helping Tasha K become bigger. The more and more you're on your platform, you are giving Tasha K ammunition, gasoline to continue her approach of delivering content. You are making Tasha K bigger. When you sued her and got the process server, allegedly they said your people sent it to TMZ. That made Tasha K another household name. Then now with this situation with you and Offset, you divorced Offset, probably gave Jason Lee allegedly probably gave him the tea to post it on Hollywood a lot. You're trying to use these bloggers trying to erase or trying to set a narrative that Tasha K is such a liar and that you are so innocent. We all know that Tasha K lied. Let's just be clear about that. I've said it. We all said it. We don't care. We only care about the entertainment. We only care about the entertainment because Tasha K is good for business. Because bloggers like myself and others going to put her name in a title and get a click and a view. It's period. We don't care if she's a liar. The average viewer does not care. Because if they really care, why would you watch a liar? Come on, somebody. If you really care that she lies, why would you watch and listen to a liar? You're only making a liar bigger to tell lies. But people are going to continue to watch her because they're going to be like, what is Tasha K clapback to Cardi B? What is Tasha K clapback to Cardi B? Because Cardi B posted some receipts and is proving that she's putting out fake news, and everybody going to rush to Tasha K YouTube and watch her or go to her Instagram and suck it all up of what she is talking about. That is why I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, we should not get so caught up out our heads. Like, oh my God, Tasha K. Y'all should be asking Cardi B, why don't you get your lawyers involved? Then we went to Tasha K Live. Tasha K had a live and she was just dragging, and she said something in that live before all the rhetoric that she was talking about. She said that Cardi B, you see right there. Oh, is it there? Is it there? Cardi B want to settle the lawsuit that she have against her in the courtroom. The only thing that is real credible that Cardi B have a lawsuit with Tasha K, and that according to Tasha K, that Cardi B want to settle the lawsuit, and this is all allegedly according to Tasha in her live, and this is why. And then Tasha was like, "I am not going to settle this lawsuit. If you want me to hush, you're going to have to pay me." And she said, "I know I might get an injunction for saying this, but she want to settle." I could probably believe that, because this have been going on since 2019. That of this going back and forth in a court battle, this is very expensive. But instead of Cardi B listening to her lawyers or getting some legal advice, she taking it to the streets, to the YouTube streets, to the Instagram streets. That is what she taking this as. She taking it to the streets. So instead of doing that, and then Tasha K, she's getting Kyle from Neighborhood Talk, but Kyle ain't dumb. He ain't stupid. He's not going to post none of this on the Neighborhood Talk 2 page. He will communicate with Tasha K all day long. But when it comes to Cardi B, he have already had a peace summit with Cardi B on. He had came at peace, and he said that he will no longer post her on his blog. He is no longer going to post her on his blog. He did a video 8 months ago, and it was entitled "Addressing Cardi B, Hopefully for the Last Time." And that video 8 months ago on December 23rd, 2019, he have told his supporters that he are no longer going to talk about Cardi B. So, but what he will do as a blogger, you can have relationship offline, just like Candace got a relationship with different people. It's no different what Kyle is doing, right? But he's not going to post it on his blog. And I don't blame him, because Cardi B have already tried to stop that young man's bag, allegedly, according to what word on the street. Now, the reason why I'm doing this video is because people is literally giving Tasha K this is music to Tasha K ears, right? Seeing her name in titles, seeing her name in thumbnails, seeing her name out there in the streets, and yes, she get wet when Cardi B mentions her on her platform, because she gains from it. She gains from it. She get real soaking wet when Cardi B mentions her, because she know cha-ching, 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 more viewers equals more dollars equals more sponsorships. That is what Cardi B is doing for Tasha K. Now, why don't Cardi B address the fact that I am going to go to court and get an injunction or a restraining order to cease what this woman is doing? Cardi got the power here. Cardi is at, let me see how many followers this woman is at, because I just want to see this, because this is real entertaining. I'm entertained by it, but I want to be rational with this, right? So Cardi B is at 75.8 million followers on Instagram. 75 million people is on Instagram. 75 million. And you are literally letting a blog that are nowhere near your level giving this woman what she want, and that is attention. You are literally helping this woman become bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. The only thing I can say, I'm entertained by Tasha K. I'm entertained by her. I don't look at her or any blog and say, well, is it all true? Because some of these blogs, if not all of them, some of them, most of them, post stuff that are not true. You cannot hardly find a blog that is on this earth that never have posted something that was fake. Some of these blogs post stuff and they say, well, close sources close to the family, or this source said this. They always say source closer, unvetted source, and then when it come out, it don't even be true. But you don't hear people get called out, or TMZ really get called out when they get stuff wrong. But when it's a black woman, come on, somebody. When it's a black woman, we automatically want to discredit her and give her all the smoke. But when other institutions that ain't black, you don't give them that much of smoke. You turn away. You're doing a bow face to that, but then you give this energy towards this black woman. And some of these other bloggers, y'all be careful trying to call out Sister Tasha K when y'all sit on y'all black platform and lie and talk about black women, talk about women, and then you want to call her all type of names. Come on now, really? And you want to come out here and talk about you so credible when you dehumanize black women weekly? Every chance you get, you talk about black women, degrade them, but yet you want to call out a black woman because she doing something that you don't like. They like you acting as though that you perfect and so righteous. Sit down, my friend. Now, I will open up the phone. I'm going to open up the phone lines if anybody want to call in, because over here we ain't going to be doing all over this and stuff like that, because none of these celebrities that I get in my DMs, none of them as of yet, because I don't want you to be in my DM and I can't say what I want to say. I don't want you to be in my DM that I got to be censored. You ain't paying me. You ain't coming on my show. You ain't giving me a shout out. Daytime, tea time, sister. You are literally getting used because Tasha K is getting all the attention. If Cardi be such your friend, Cardi, if Cardi is such your friend, daytime, tea time, why don't you ask Cardi B for a sit-down interview? Lovely T, if Cardi B is such your sister and y'all have communication, why haven't she sat down with you, Lovely T, and given you the exclusive about her career and marriage and everything else? Why did she go to a white woman and not go to you? Because she don't text Ellen every day, but she went to Ellen magazine, but didn't go to you, Lovely T. But you talk to her. You ain't nothing but a sharecropper, and she just used you for clicks and views to spin a narrative. But when she got the big story that can help you and your family and put money and resources in your business, she do not pay you any mind. She look at y'all as nothing but sharecroppers to coming in for a little while. But when the big story comes, she go to mainstream media. Let's go. Let's go. Nothing but a sharecropper. And y'all sit here and y'all be on the phone with her. Y'all go to her concert. I never hardly see Ellen Harley go to her stuff, but she go there and give them the exclusive. And y'all sit on the sideline hoping for what? A phone call. Screw a DM, screw a phone call. Give me an interview, because that's more profitable than me sitting down talking about you and what you got going on behind the scenes. Come on my show. What I look like? I'm not going to lose myself because August, I sent her. He sent me a DM. Oh, August, I sent her. I don't care if he send you the DM. Tell the one that getting women in entanglements, licking that big old panani. Tell him to come on there and give you an exclusive like he did everybody else. Don't just send me a DM so I give you some clout. Come on my show and give me, and we can get into some situations and we can break down some stories and you can help my company. But don't just send me a DM. Come on now, August Asenta. Sit down somewhere, sharecropper. All right, they sent me a DM. And I said, I don't get impressed by a DM. I'm more impressed if you come on my show and come and give me the exclusive. Now with August, he did go to Angela Yee, but go to these bloggers that you DM into, August Alsina, that are not paid by a white corporation. Let it do by these independent black folks that are trying their best to get in those spaces. If August Alsina would have went to some of these YouTubers, they can be household name. Help them out too. Like y'all do a press tour, start doing a press tour, celebrity, with these YouTubers that talk about y'all more than mainstream media. Start sharing the love to us that bust our butts and sweat and tears and screaming to the mountaintop, making y'all relevant to our audience. But then when y'all have big projects and big scandals, y'all bypass the YouTubers that's putting in the work and going to mainstream media. And then when you need something, when mainstream media is done with entanglement, then I will send those people that I bypass a DM and still won't come on that show for a sit down interview. Get somewhere and sit down. Now ain't nobody talk about entanglement no more. That it went and passed through. Ain't nobody speaking about entanglement. That went on. Now, let me go on over there and DM these bloggers. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing with the blue check? And they so happy. They rushing. Get in here. Get in here. Everybody, get in here. Guess what? August, I sent y'all. Send me a DM. I said, who cares? That ain't gonna make me shake. Let me do a sit-down interview. That's more profitable and go a long way than a stinking DM. Man, please. You need to say, get in here, get in here. Let's get a sit-down interview. Get in here, get in here. Let's get a sit-down interview. You got to put more into that. Don't just say, get in here, get in here, get in here, get in here, and let's have a sit-down interview so it can help build my platform so I can compete with these mainstream media. I am tired of black celebrity bypassing those that work our butts off and they go to mainstream media. And when they don't get the response from the main street no more, then you come to the YouTube street. Oh, wow. Now, I'm going to open the phone line, so callers call in. 646-716-8447. I don't get impressed by no DMs like that. No. I'm impressed by an interview, because with that, it lasts forever. 646-716. Oh, let me put it on the screen. All right, let me put the number on the screen. Shout out to Kyle from Neighborhood Talk. This man is educated, got a degree in everything, and he ain't done. He ain't about to sacrifice, put something like that on his thing. He already had a piece something with Cardi B. Shout out to you, Kyle, Neighborhood Talk. Beautiful brother. 4713, caller, you on the air.
Hey, Wiley. So I want to start off by saying this. I am not a fan of Cardi B, cannot stand Cardi B, and I don't care for Tasha K. However, in this situation, I have to ride with Cardi B on this. Like, I see people saying, oh, well, Cardi was the one that set up Tasha. Even if that is true, that Cardi was the mastermind behind all of this, it still exposes the fact that Tasha K is not credible. Look how quick she was willing to just go and run with that story. You know what I mean? And like I said, like, I understand, like you said, people, they don't care if it's truth or not, blah, blah, blah. But Tasha K is the main one saying, oh, well, clout chasing, this person is clout chasing. But if you put out false information, what does that make you? That makes you a clout chaser. And then it also, and I mean this with most respect to her audience, but it makes her audience look like fools. You all are paying $15 on Patreon to go listen to this woman sit up here and lie to you all. You know what I mean? You know she's lying. Like, I definitely don't understand that. In the case with Kyle, I do agree with your sentiments where you say Kyle is educated, this and that. I do agree with that. But I think that Tasha K definitely threw Kyle under the bus, because when she released those text messages, she was pretty much telling him, yes, she knew the story was fake, but she still was going to go and run with it. At the end of the day, Cal didn't say, okay, well, maybe you shouldn't do that because, it's not true. You know what I mean? He was sitting there pretty much, he didn't say too much, but he was pretty much sitting there laughing and going along with it. So I think in a sense, she kind of threw him under the bus. And then when Tasha K went live on her, I guess it's her backup page or whatever, to explain her side of the story, you could tell Cardi B had her so flustered. Like just the way Tasha K was going off, her daughter walked in there, she snapped on her daughter, telling her daughter to hurry up and get out and she don't care, blah, blah, blah. Her daughter's in the next room doing online learning and you were in here cursing and going off. Like she looked very unhinged and bothered. You know what I mean? And it's just like, to me, it was definitely not a good look for Tasha. Like I said, and I just don't understand, like me personally, I choose not to watch her. Yeah, I'm going to admit I watched her live today because I wanted to see what her rebuttal was going to be. But that's the reason why I don't watch her, is because I'm not going to sit there and listen to a blogger, somebody that, you know what I mean, is basically telling you, yeah, I'm lying. And I choose not to subscribe to that. You know what I mean? And like I said, to me, it's just, I don't like Cardi B at all. But in this case, to me, it does seem like Tasha K is very much so obsessed with Cardi B. You know what I mean?
Why
like,
not? But that ain't nothing.
Not
but for me, for 2 points I want to make. With the point of this, that she's obsessed with Cardi B, the answer will be yes. Because it's helping her business. When you are obsessed with a consumer, with an idea, you get obsessed with it because it's helping building your company. Why not? And that obsession is putting money in her pocket. Period. Because Cardi B,
right, and I can understand that.
Cardi B is responding to her. Just like today, it piqued your interest to view Tasha K backup page to see her rebuttal. It is what it is. Most people, thousands of people, are going to continue to watch Tasha because they are interested in who this woman is.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the key. That's like why Tasha K is winning.
And I can agree with that, Wiley. Like, I can definitely agree with those sentiments. But my thing is just like, okay, now I'm wondering, what is Tasha K's end goal? Like, do you want to be bigger than YouTube? You know what I mean? Like,
well, she is.
You have already put it out there that. Well, I'm just saying, like, as far as like on a major platform, like, yeah, I mean, you make money off of YouTube and endorsements and stuff like that. But I'm just saying, like, as far as a celebrity, like, you know what I mean? Like a Charlemagne or something like that. Like, to me, I think she would never be someone like that, because it's just like, at the end of the day, we all know that, you know what I mean? You're not that credible. You know what I mean? It just is.
Again, her brand is credible and strong. Her brand is strong. And that credible talk went out the window when Trump became the president of the United States. That went out the window about fake and credit. Mm-hmm. They don't care. It's whole hard. It didn't work with the president, and it doggone sure ain't gonna work with Tasha K when it comes to entertainment. Because it didn't that didn't work in politics. What Cardi B have to do, if it's hurting her, she have to go and do legal. She have no other choice. But trying to get on her platform with her 75 million just to say Tasha K ain't credible, who gonna gain from that situation?
Right. And I will say this, though. The funniest part about all of this was when Tasha was trying to go in on Cardi B looks. At the end of the day, I'm not going to sit there and say that Tasha K is an ugly woman. But when it comes to looks, Tasha K cannot stand next to a Cardi B. So her saying all that, when no black man is ever going to want you or take you serious or anything like that, like, I just think, like, it's no low that she can go to. Like, you can say what you want to say. Everybody in the chat, all her followers know at the end of the day, Cardi B definitely will circles around Tasha K when it comes to looks. So
thank you.
So for her to attack her looks, it's just like, okay, but yeah, that's all I had to say.
All right, we're going to the next caller. All right, people, everybody, when you call in, turn on the background, we will get to every single caller. Okay. All right, we're going to you. 6015, caller, you're on the air. 6015. Hello. All right, we're going to the next caller. Anonymous, you're live on the air.
Hello, Wiley. I just love you because you are a genius. You say what the others are not willing to say. Cardi B needs mental health, period. There is no reason why an A-lister or B-lister, whatever she is, celebrity, should be going back and forth with a blogger on YouTube. She cannot hurt Tasha K. She's only going to make Tasha K more popular, period. The winos love Tasha K because this girl is very entertaining. Did you see what she did when she put up Creflo Dollar's picture? She put her face to look like he said. This is what we go to watch Tasha K for, okay? The entertainment. Candice, Lovely T could never. That's why they're so jealous of Tasha K. Tasha, I am a beehive, period. I love Beyonce. Tasha K calls Beyonce a witch. Do you see Beyonce trying to set up fake story for Tasha K? Cardi B needs mental help. And the last caller talked about, Tasha K has nothing on Cardi B's looks. Well, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Tasha K is a gorgeous woman, period. And she has the right to criticize anybody looks that she wants to. You think light skin and a Latina is better, last caller. Tasha K is beautiful and she's a beautiful black woman. Tasha K will win from this, period. And Candice, Lovely T, Amon will still be there hating on Tasha K. Cardi B needs a class from Beyonce. She is trying to shut the bloggers up. The same bloggers who are criticizing Tasha K should be thanking her because what she's fighting for affects them too, period. I applaud Tasha K as a black woman. I am not a wino, but I see the bigger picture just like you do, Wiley. So thank you for being the only voice of reason in this thing because this lawsuit with Cardi B versus Tasha K affects you too. She's trying to muzzle people because she's too thin-skinned to be a celebrity. She needs a class from Queen Beyonce on how to be unbothered. This is unusual for a celebrity, and she's going to ruin her career that way. Keep going on, Tasha K. You are our hero. You are our hero. The other people bashing you, I'm not saying Tasha K is perfect, but the other people bashing her are simply jealous, and they are keeping themselves down. Like Amon last week tried to say how he saw Tasha K looking so beautiful. He had to come to try to think, oh, her makeup looks like Tina. No, she was gorgeous. Right. And most people thought that.
Right.
Thank you, Wiley.
No, ma'am, thank you, because I'm saying is I'm on the side of the bloggers because with this lawsuit, this will censor free speech. So Tasha K cannot give up on it and she cannot lose. She have to win. And Cardi B knows that she don't have a strong enough case. She knows this. So she is taking her case to the public because she already knew that she lost in the court system because Tasha K countersuit. The judge say, yes, I'm not going to throw it out. Tasha K have a case so she can continue with her countersuit. So what Cardi B is doing, she said, I got to go to public opinion because in the court of law I have a weak case. So I'm going to take this to the court of public opinion, but it's turning against Cardi because it's making Tasha K much stronger.
Exactly. And only a genius like you can decipher that. Nobody else sees that. Thank you for everything you do, Wiley.
All right. Thank you.
Have a nice day.
All right. So I'm going to drop the link. Give me a second. Drop the link right here and we will get to every caller. So pause for a second with the calls. So we're going to drop the link for Tasha K and we're going to bring her on. She want to speak. So we're going to allow her to speak. But the reason why we are doing this show is because it is trending on the internet. Period. It is trending. It is news. I am a commentator and it's public and I'm going to talk about what everybody else is talking about it. And it is what it is. I'm not in nobody's celebrity pocket because if I was, I would not be sleeping on no air mattress. Hey, Sam. Okay. I'll be in a nice, beautiful condo. Okay. But I'm going to give my opinion in this situation. I'm just not going to run with just one narrative because in hopes Cardi B will come on my show and do a sit-down interview. No, I can't deal with that in hope. Maybe one day. I cannot, because that is wrong for my audience. Let me just be true to my audience. And if you never come on the Wiley Show, I will always speak my mind. This ain't about burning bridges. You can't burn something that you never was a part of. All right. Hey, Tasha K.
Hi. You see how oil in my face is? I went riding like 10 miles a day on my bike, my husband and I still ain't took no goddamn shower. I came home. I said, what the fuck is going on? Oh, the bitch went live. What's going on? No, listen, I'm trying to share your video on my platform to let everybody know I'm live over here.
Okay.
So I appreciate you, Wiley. I do, because like I like that you drag me, and I like that you give me props. That's what called being human is.
Yes.
And you growing, and people can't stand that.
No. And this is what I
they
want to say.
They can't stand that.
They can't.
What's up?
And this is what I say. You have a case and you should not be censored, because you're no longer different than any of these other institutions. And what I don't want is, why is Cardi B coming on social media and not just dealing with the court system? Because you said something. You said, quote, Cardi B want to settle, and I'm not going to settle this lawsuit.
And that is very true. Like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought like maybe everything would cool off between her and I. But like, when I was talking to like Kyle, and I said, I know this bitch is sending this story, but I'm gonna let her know like how powerful my shit is, and I'm gonna send it out anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you going to the lawyers? Sending text messages to my husband, like, you know, I represent CB, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, she want to settle, she want to do this. And then when I say I don't want to settle, all of a sudden, this is what you want to do? You want to try to make up some shit so that you can take it to court? It don't work like that, Cardi. It don't work like that. What happened to you, Wiley? Where your screen?
I'm here. I had to get something. I had to get my medication. Okay.
I was like, where the hell you go? That's what I'm saying. I'm sitting here laughing at this shit, like, and you're gonna sit like. And here's the thing too: it's like, oh, she just sits up, she just makes up stories. But I think she thinks that people just sit around and think about her all day. Now I have to, in some cases, because our lawyers are going back and forth, and so it's just like, girl. Yeah. And then like for her to say, oh, subpoena me, bitch, you won't even answer the subpoena for the Instagram DMs. The fuck? I know I'm gonna get an injunction. I know they're gonna say, Tasha, the judge gonna put an injunction on you, then you ain't gonna be able to talk about the case. That's fine. But I'm glad I got this shit out though. Because here's the thing, you can't add shit to a lawsuit. Now she could probably file a fresh one, but how you gonna file a fresh one and say somebody put out fake news and you feed and shit to the press? The same way the fucking Kardashians feed pictures and stories to the press as well too. That's what these thirsty ass celebrities do.
Yes.
But you can go ahead and ask your question. You can go ahead and ask your questions. Go ahead.
Daytime Tea Time says she will not talk about this on her platform, but she allegedly sent this to Cardi B. Do you feel like Daytime Tea Time is threatened by your success, jealous of your success?
I'm not going to say that, okay? Because like I don't really believe, like I really try not to carry that narrative. I even hate using that word jealous. Like when I call little boy, I hate using that word because I'm like, we are so all gifted in our own way. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's unrealistic to say that I feel like some people may have insecurities and may question themselves, because I do know, like, when I look back on her and I's like relationship, and like I put this on my kids, this woman begged me to be friends with me, and I kept telling her, no, like we cannot. It's a conflict of interest. There's no such thing as YouTube friends at all. I said I didn't want to go through what I went through with Lovely T. I didn't want to do that. I was a new blogger. You know what I'm saying? She reached out to me. I didn't want to repeat that. And she kept saying, oh, I'm not like Lovely T. I'm not this, I'm not that. But I noticed, like, you know, as we got to know each other, and like she would call me all the time, and just, you know, I remember I was pregnant, right? When I was pregnant, and I was early in my trimester, and I was throwing up. I was sick all day. A lot of people didn't see me online. I mean, I was fucking sick with my son, to the point where I couldn't eat nothing. I was getting weak. I was having to go to the hospital and get IVs and stuff. And so Cardi B had went live about something, right? And Daytime knew that I was like under the weather. So she calls me, she kept calling me, and my husband was like, Tasha, you gotta answer your phone. Candace keep calling you. So I answered the phone, she was like, oh my God, did you see what's going on? And I was like, what do you mean what's going on? Did you see what's going on? Cardi B. And I'm thinking somebody died. Now, you know I'm pregnant now.
Mm-hmm.
So you can imagine like what this did to me. And that's when I really started to like separate myself from her, because I was just like, I'm pregnant. My job is my job. But I don't like nobody calling me, waking me up out of sleep, getting me all stressed out over something that's like, that the bitch do all the time. Cardi goes live on me all the time. What's new? You know what I'm saying? And so like, just over the course of the friendship, I just knew like Candace real country. You know what I'm saying? Candace she's a square. I remember talking to her one time and she couldn't understand how Black boys were often profiled because, she grew up in a very good family. She was very sheltered. So when I was trying to explain to her, I was like, police will walk up to a Black boy any day and profile him. They'll ask them for ID, without their parents being there. And she just couldn't really grasp that. So I just honestly think like Candace is just very young-minded. She's very pick-me-ish. She's insecure. She hasn't really found herself yet. And so I just feel like I wouldn't call her jealous. I would just call her, she's just not mature yet. She just hasn't matured.
So with this, you text Kyle. And my question would be, why did you expose that you had communication with Kyle? Why did you put that out there? You do know that Kyle cannot talk about Cardi B, that he did have a peace summit with Cardi B back in December saying that
Cardi B, well, first of all, no. Don't say that. Don't say that, Wiley. I hate to cut you off. That's not true.
He said he will not true. On the page. That is true. He did say that.
That's not true. But here's the thing. He said because her fans, he can't take her fans, and I understand that her fans are kids. They're unmonitored by their parents, and they got a lot of time. But Kyle can talk about Cardi B. He's choosing not to. He wants to grow his page. He doesn't want to have no unnecessary lawsuits, that he doesn't want to use any money that he's working for the fight. So in order to keep the peace on his side, he's like, I'm not going to talk about her. But it's not like these blogs can't talk about her. They just don't want to go through the lawsuit shit. That's what it is. White publications get sued all day. It's fine. Frivolous lawsuits, some may go through, but that's just not me. And Kyle's a lot younger. He's trying to grow his page. His page has been shadow banned. It's been reported so many times. Shit, even the damn posts I just put up were fucking reported. The first one was, I said, let me take them down and I'll just post them elsewhere. So that's not true. I just had to clear that up.
So when you send it, you are during the day of Friday, during the daytime around like 1:00, you knew that because you sent it to Kyle that you said this is a false story, but you was going to put it out anyway. Why did you put a false story that you knew it was false?
Because I knew she sent it. Because I'm like, who has time to call me with Cardi B's voice in the background saying you need to get rid of that baby? And so for people that are saying, oh, those were Cardi B's recordings put together, find me a recording where Cardi B is saying you need to get rid of that baby. You see what I'm saying? So like out of all the people, whoever sent it to who, I don't give a fuck if Candace sent it to the bitch. I don't give a fuck if Lovely. I don't give a shit. All of a sudden you got it. You got it and you got time to address it. And I wasn't the first motherfucker to put the baby story out. It was People. It was People magazine.
Yeah. So
what are they saying in the comments? What are they saying?
1 second. I want to ask you this though. You put it out there. You know it was false. You're alleging today that was Cardi B that sent that recording, correct?
Who else would send her recording saying get rid of the baby? Who got that kind of information? And then when I asked for it, they didn't want to put it out. Who would do? That's what I'm saying. Who would go through? Like, you got to be really pressed to like really just carefully put this out and then try to say, oh, I just made this, somebody just brought this to me. Whoever sent it to her, whether it was Candace or whoever, bitch, like, who has your voice? Yeah. And then here's the thing, like, People magazine put it out first because the bitch told me she went to People first.
People magazine, they were talking about that she only stayed with Offset because of the baby. She was talking about their child. That the only reason why she never filed.
No. There was a story. There was a story that people retracted. There was a story that people retracted once Cardi's team reached out to them to tell them that it was fake. Okay. They said that a source came to them. Matter of fact, it's still on Baller Alert's page. You can go to Baller Alert. They posted the whole story. Okay. A source came to them, the same source, stating a baby. They actually edited the post when her team reached out and said it was fake. But she got upset when I wouldn't edit the motherfucking post.
So with that intel, are you afraid that because of this story that you will lose the lawsuit against Cardi B?
Why would I lose the lawsuit? That's not what she's suing me for. And you can't sue me for a story that you put out. You can't sue me for a story that you put out. That's not like me sitting up saying, oh my God, I wonder what I could lie on Cardi B about today. Me and Kyle was just talking about like that. Like she had like bloggers were just sitting up saying, oh, what can we lie on Cardi B about? Ain't nobody thinking about her like that.
Tasha K, are you doing all of this to get to your 1 million subscribers? Are you using Cardi B?
Baby, I do everything to get to my 1 million subscribers. What else am I in the business for? What are you in the business for?
To grow, yes.
What are you in the business? What am I wasting my time? Am I like, busting my ass, going after big stories just for nothing? I don't understand, like, and it's no offense. It's just like, I hear some people, it happens to be a lot from our community. Oh, she's doing all this for clicks and views. Oh, she's doing all this to get to 1 million. I'm doing all this to build a career that I've always wanted. That's no secret. That's not crazy. Journalists do this every day. Ryan Seacrest started where I started. He's producing reality shows. I'm about to produce reality shows and star in them. Like, seriously? Why is it a problem when black people do it? Or when white people are doing it, y'all don't question the white people. Y'all don't question the Hispanic people. Why is that?
For me, Tasha K, if you are going this route, were you upset in the back? Because when I saw the backup channel, when I saw the video, I saw that you was kind of frustrated and upset.
Yeah, I was frustrated. Yes, I was. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm reading the comments. Go ahead.
Why were you upset? Why were you so angry when you were on your backup channel, when you knew this story was a lie that you put it out there? What made you so angry?
I'm angry because I'm like, girl, what lengths won't you go through to prove that like somebody's lying on you? She like wants everybody to see that she's like this good girl. She doesn't do anything. And yet she like literally broke people down to get to where she's at. She's not a good person. And bitch, you in a lawsuit with me. So why in the fuck would I like you? Why? I have no reason to like you. I had no problem with her before the lawsuit. But when she filed it because she got upset because I wouldn't take videos down, she thought she was gonna scare me with that frivolous act. Now they trying to go back to the drawing board, like, yeah, we need let's sue on this bitch. But bitch, you can't make up your own news and then try to go. It don't work like that. I wish people would, like, somebody in the comments with a law degree or something would understand how lawsuits work. You just don't play with the court's time like that. You don't do that. And no, she can't drag anything out. She's not allowed to do that.
No, and what gets me to, when I knew that you were on the right track is that I started to look at the documents. The lawsuit was you can't add to it, right? Because whatever y'all had,
you can't add to it now.
It's already set in motion. Only thing that she probably can get you for is you leaking out talking about a settlement and all that. She can probably get an injunction. But
that's the only thing. And listen, I'm telling you, that's the only thing she can get me for, and she probably gonna get me for it.
Okay.
But like, so what's the sense of her blocking me, unblocking? And you know, it's my other bloggers told me she was gonna do that. She's like, she gonna block you and try to act like she don't follow you. But as soon as you put something out on her, she gonna unblock you, come comment, and then block you again like I'm stalking her. But I'm not stalking you. You know how many stories? You know how many people reach out to me every day on this bitch? Every fucking day.
Tasha K, but do you believe, because I know you said in the previous months that your team is ready to go. Y'all are not stalling. Is it true that Cardi B is stalling? So so is it true that y'all still can go to court even during COVID-19? Because some people are saying that she can't go to court because of court. So
the courts were shut down for a few months, but now we can go to court. You see all these people getting evicted now?
Okay, yeah.
You see all these people getting evicted? Okay. So we're back in talks. We're just still waiting on her to like hand over her Instagram DMs. That's what we need. Mm-hmm.
So
that's what we need.
You did a subpoena, and see what people realize. Your lawyers got the power to ask for subpoenas because y'all are in a lawsuit. So this is something.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like she threatened me. She threatened me. Like, why would, like, when the judge saw, like, oh, why would they throw something out? And I'm looking at that you threatened her. You understand what I'm saying? You threatened me.
I hear you.
And now, because she's being investigated by the feds because of her association with certain gang members and stuff. Now she's trying to put on like, oh, I'm the good girl. I'm the good mommy. I don't give a fuck how many fake stories she sends me. If I feel that I want to show my platform what it is, she don't run shit. She don't run a motherfucking thing. So that's what I got irritated about.
So I want to ask you this, Tasha K. I love what you are doing. You're so entertaining. Do you believe, because of Cardi B allegations, that you are a liar, that you can be trusted? Do you believe that's going to stop your
story? Okay, so what other story was fake besides the Chris Brown story? Name what other story was fake?
You talk about the Chris
intentionally brought me. Name another one.
You said that Clefo Dollar story was fake. You said
I said it's probably fake. I can't prove that, but Creflo's team stood down when that man that was mentioned in the email that was sent to me stated that I'm the person that they were talking about. So ain't nobody talk to you. How did you get this information? It was just bullshit at first. That's what that's what I'm saying. Like, people are just like, oh my God, like, she just intentionally just makes stuff up. How do I make stuff up? I don't sit around thinking about these motherfuckers. Who the fuck is thinking about Creflo Dollar taking dick for 4 hours? Who? Tell me you didn't want to read that email.
And that's all allegations that have not been proven at all.
Right. And of course I said allegedly.
Yes.
And where it was posted.
Okay, and you put it on Patreon. But my question with Patreon, are you doing this because some have been alleging that you are in debt and that you had to go to Patreon to get money because you are in debt? Can you answer to that? Why was the Patreon? Is it because you're in debt?
No. Wiley, listen, I'm not a multimillionaire, but I'm good.
Okay. So
I'm not broke. Okay, I'm not broke.
People see that you move a lot. Question would be, why do you?
Okay, let me ask you something, Wiley. So if I'm broke, see, here's what I don't get. Y'all will run off of a narrative. Oh, she's broke. Y'all will ask me to provide receipts on the stories that I get. Now, a lot of them I have voice recordings. Some of them I don't have receipts to. Some of them are just hearsay or whatever, allegedly. But like, where are your receipts to prove that I'm broke? That's what I'm saying. Like, so you're asking, like, is she broke or is she expanding her income? How is that broke by me expanding my income? In 3 days on Patreon, I made $10K.
We want to talk about that, the money thing, because you posted Storm money, your money. You had 30-some thousand.
Exactly. Don't YouTubers make videos on their money all of the time? What's wrong with me posting encouragement? Don't you go through YouTube and they'll say, oh my God, I got my first check, 10,000. Oh my God, I got this. Show you how to make 30,000 in 1 month. Don't you see those videos all the time by white YouTubers, black YouTubers?
I hear that and I see that. So that was your reasoning for that. With your child, and I don't like to bring this up, but I have to, because they keep bringing your daughter up. When you went
live,
about
my daughter?
About your daughter, it's about get out of the room. You just want to know. And people are using that as content. And then your daughter said that you don't spend time, something of that magnitude. But
what is that? Is anybody else raising my kid? Is anybody raising my child out there? Is anybody putting food on the table? Will somebody happily raise her? Can you afford to give her the lifestyle that I give her? So if I want to yell at my kid, I can yell at my kid. If I don't want to spend time with my kid, I don't have to spend time with my kid. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's my child.
Do you feel
that
like
is crazy to me?
The camera's on with that this is unnecessary, that maybe if the camera was off and you were shooting at a remote location or something with your child not there, because they're making her a part of the content, and I don't think it's right for her. Do you believe so? You know, for her to
Who's
get
making her a part of the content? Who tell me who has my daughter's face in a video?
Not her face.
Who's making her a part? Now everybody can give, listen, you can give any excuse, any what'd you say?
They do commentary. They're saying, "Oh, look how she does her daughter," and all that. Other bloggers have said that.
Child, listen. Oh, child. One snapshot of a video does not tell what type of mama I am. Okay, and the moment defects come in this house, that's the moment y'all can have some content. Not y'all. I'm saying the bloggers. These are some good questions, Wiley. These are some good questions. I appreciate that.
The reason why, and then I have to ask you. Your husband, you had the Pangea guy there, and they said Tasha K didn't have on her wedding ring. Problems in her marriage. Are you having problems in your marriage? What? Why do you have your wedding ring on? Because many people.
Yes. Every marriage has problems.
Mm-hmm. So as of right now, you chose not to wear your wedding ring, and so you want a divorce?
Oh no! So what happened? Well, my wedding. Y'all said my wedding ring. Oh shit! Okay, so no, I relaxed my hair. And so I used the relaxer on my fingers and I took it off because the ring kept turning around and snatching my hair out. So I just never put it back on that same day. But it's on now.
Oh, there we go. Exclusive. Let me
it's 3 carats. It's on.
There we go. Okay.
And look, we just had another. My husband just had another one custom made for me. So I'll show that one off too. So I picked that one up next week because it's being made.
Yeah.
And that was only 1 carat. That's only 1 carat. So
it's and people in the chat can ask questions, post questions down here.
Absolutely, please. Winos, haters, everything.
Do you want callers to call in and ask your question, or do you want it in the chat?
Sure, they can. Yeah, absolutely. Now I don't know how to handle no callers, but I'll try because a lot of them be loud and so I just be like, okay.
They cuss and do too much. I get them off. They know the rules. If you're not gonna ask your question,
no. I like people. I love people to be themselves. So whatever they got to say, I'm cool. I just may not know how to respond because when you get somebody on the phone and they I'm like, I don't know. So we'll see.
Anybody want to ask any questions? The number is 646-716-8447. Moderates open chat. We don't care what people say in the chat. Who laugh? Who cares? Allow them to speak. I've learned that from Tasha K. Allow these people to speak. Allow them to speak. Let whoever, who cares? Oprah Winfrey could be loud, but it's only one Wiley. It's only one Tasha K. Okay, we got 3 people in queue. Let's go to the first caller. Anonymous.
Are they callers or are they gonna come in on screen?
They're calling in. Anonymous, okay. You're live on the air. Anonymous, hello. What's your question for Tasha K? Okay. 2070. Caller, you're on the air. 2070.
I'm in the comments. They can put comments. I hope I can comment.
Yes. What is your question for Tasha K? Did you hear the interview? What's on your mind?
I'm on the interview. Am I having background?
No, you're not. What's your question or comment?
Okay. So my question to Tasha K is, why do you consistently talk about Cardi B? Like, I've been watching you for a while, and it seems like Cardi B is who you're fixated on. I just don't understand it.
So I don't talk about other celebrities, and I don't. And let's be honest, like Cardi B is one of the biggest celebrities out here.
You talk about Cardi B extensively. It's extensive. It's like you're fixated on her. So my question is, why?
I'm fixated. No. But she filed a lawsuit on me. So anything that she does, I'm going to report on it. Okay. I don't like the bitch. It's not a secret. So if you like the Cardi B videos, you can come over there. If you don't have to. So it's my platform. And I like reporting on Cardi B. I really do. She's fun.
Okay. Thank you, caller. We're going to go to the next question. All right.
I talk about everybody. I just don't get that. It's like people only see the Cardi B videos. Well, you talk about her. I talk about everybody extensively.
We're going to the next caller, 9560. Caller, you're on the air. 9560.
Hello.
Hey, what's your question or comment?
Or no, I just want to say, hey, Tasha Cat.
Hey, boo. How you doing?
Hey. Good. You know what? I really look up to you because I understand you're a smart businesswoman. And sometimes it's about how you say things. I love the way you word things. You're so smart when you talk. And these people are just dumb. They don't understand. If I got emails all the time of a bunch of crazy stories about celebrities and I had the ability to create a Patreon and charge people, I would. Why are they there? What's so hard to understand about that?
I mean, it's like a glimpse to kind of let I'm trying to get my breast out. Hold on for a second. It's like a glimpse to kind of let, the winos in on what I get in the background. You know what I'm saying? So they kind of just follow the story from like beginning to like end, whether it, comes into fruition or not. So I appreciate that. Like, it's just, I love it and I love you and thank you so much. So yeah, I'm glad you get it. I'm glad you get it.
Yeah, and I love it. And I watch it all the time. Like, even if the stories aren't true, it's hilarious. So I watch them.
Right.
Thank
you. I appreciate that.
Brown skinned, confident woman who's confident in her natural look. So keep doing your thing.
Thank you. I love you. Send me your Cash App in the DM. I got you.
All right.
Okay.
I miss you live on the air.
Hello.
Hey, what's your question or comment for Tasha K?
Tasha K. What? So I was seeing that they were saying that Candice and her husband got divorced.
Who? Candice who? The one that was arguing with Cardi B?
She's about Candice and her husband.
I can't confirm that. But I can tell you when I see that bitch though.
All right. So what's your other question or comment?
She lived 4 miles away. That's all I can say. I saw that bitch power walking with them braids in, and it was to the side. I saw that bitch power walking one day. I should have just literally tilted the car the other way.
No, don't do that.
I'm playing, Wiley. I swear to God, I'm playing. I'm not even like that. I promise you, I'm not like that. I'm just talking shit.
Okay.
I don't want nobody to be like, Tasha, issue a threat. No, I'm not even like that. If I wanted to step to that bitch, I could have just drove to her house.
Oh,
her nasty ass house. Now those are facts. The bitch house is nasty.
No, Tasha.
Now that's true. But I don't know if she's still with her husband or not. I don't know.
Even if her house is hers,
it's nasty. I can confirm. It's nasty.
Well, Tasha,
that I can confirm. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. No, it's true though. It's true. How you got 3 kids in a nasty house though? That's not good.
No,
that's not good.
No,
that's not good though.
Say that about
a wholesome Christian woman should be taking care of her husband and keeping them kids clean.
She do. She's a great mother, Tasha. We're not.
Oh, you don't know that, Wiley. You don't know that. You don't know that. You don't know that, Wiley. You can't confirm or deny that.
What I don't want is people talking about people's mother on YouTube because that's something.
Listen. I don't know whether she's a good mother or not. I just know I was raised to like keep a house clean because kids can pick up germs and stuff. That's just the way I was raised. So I'm just telling you. So if the bitch want to be messy behind the scenes, I can really get up on here and state real facts about her.
All right, but she didn't say nothing about your motherhood.
No. I ain't saying nothing about her mother. What you talking about? She probably do. So who knows? I don't give a fuck if she did. I'm just telling you what it is. I don't know if she's a good mother or not, but I'm just telling you.
Okay. All right, let's go to the other thing. Next caller, 5840. Caller, you on air.
Hey, what's going on? This is the icon from New York. Hey, Tasha K. Hey,
hi.
I just want to say we love Wiley on this platform, and I would love for you to invite Wiley to the basement.
I don't have the basement anymore. I'm actually getting a location. So I have a basement, but I'm not putting my studio in my basement because I don't like a lot of people coming to my house, especially with COVID. So we're getting a standalone location. But sure, if Wiley's ever in the A, I'll let him swing through.
Yeah, I can always come to the A anytime.
Absolutely.
We want Wiley
now he gotta be in Atlanta now. I can't pay for no flight because he ain't no high profile celebrity or nothing. But I'll let him slide through if he in the A.
I'll get my own fly. I'll get my own Greyhound
My
ticket.
husband's a fan too. He be like, "Who is that Wiley?"
But
he listened to your show the other night when you was talking about what the fuck was Tasha K husband with a, how you gonna let some chiseled up man come and you got a beer belly? He fell the fuck out. That shit was so funny. I was like, see, I told him, I said, you need to get your ass in motherfucking shape. That shit was funny as hell. You okay with me?
I have a question for Cardi B. Cardi B is so invested into social media. I want to know, what do she do for Highbridge? I want to know, what do she do for her hometown? I want to know, what do she do for Highbridge, the Bronx? Give back. What are you doing? I don't hear nothing in the news.
Hello. But you got to understand this. I do want to defend Cardi B when it comes to this. Okay, I'll say this. And, you know, I'm not surprised that she sent me a fake story. And I was, like I said, I was talking about this to other bloggers and stuff. But I will say this, okay? You got to understand, this is how Cardi B got her fame on social media. Like, this, before she had a music deal, before she had, you know, Offset, before she had all this, like, this real fame, before she was arguing with Nicki Minaj, this is what Cardi B did. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, she feels like this is what birthed me, and by all means, I gotta protect it. This is what will take me down. So I get, like, I totally understand, like, her coming after bloggers and her being, you know, why they saying this about me, why they saying that about me, because she's afraid, like, social media built her and social media can take her down. But I'm like, girl, it's not that serious. The more publicity you have, the bigger you get. So I have to defend that, even though I don't care for the bitch at all. But I mean, that it's all she knows. If she had no social media, I don't know what she would do. She would probably go motherfucking crazy. I'm serious. Put the wine bottle down, Lamine. Put the wine bottle down. Child, he don't put.
We're gonna go to the next caller. We only got have a lot of callers. We're gonna try to give you only ask one question, y'all. We got a lot of callers. I want everybody to get a chance to speak.
Oh, this is so nice.
3125, caller, you're on the air. 3125.
And Wiley, I'll super chat you later, okay?
Okay.
I'll not super chat you, I'll cash app you. I don't like that super chat because they be taking the money and stuff.
Yes. Thank you for cash. 3125. Go ahead.
I'm 3125.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead with your question.
Okay, okay, here you go.
I wanted to know how many people she had in her Patreon, because I was curious when she said she made. Did Tasha say she made 10,000 in her Patreon?
In 3 days. That's just in 3 days.
Yeah.
Right now we're up to like 1,900 people.
Oh, you have a you have
1,900 people that subscribe. Yeah, why?
And they pay monthly.
Yes, they pay monthly. Yes.
Oh, okay.
All right. Thank you, caller. We're gonna go to
the next. Is that all the questions? Yeah. Damn, you be hanging up on these people. You don't be playing.
We come back to one question. Only one. A lot of callers. Anonymous. We got one question. Anonymous. One question for Tasha K. What's on your mind?
Yes. Hey, Wiley. I want to talk to Tasha K, and I want to ask her a question. This is Rico, and I've spoken with Tasha before on T.S. Madison's show. My question is...
Oh, I remember Rico dragged me. What's up, Rico? I remember you.
Why did you lie about Cardi B, about saying that she had, like, herpes or something like that, and then you just lied on your video that said it was to go viral for clicks and views? So I want to know that because the receipt was played tonight. So can you explain that to us, the people?
Yes, I would like you to find the video where I said verbatim that Cardi B has herpes. Okay, that's your answer. I couldn't answer him last time because T.S. Madison hung up on him. And two, as far as if you bring me a story and then you provide me a recording, like something to substantiate the story, what do you expect me to do? That's not making up a lie. And I'm in this to go viral. I'm in this to get views. That's no secret. I tell everybody, we going viral. We breaking the internet, bitch.
All
Any other
right.
questions?
We're going to the next caller.
He left? Why you let him leave?
766. Everybody get one question. We're dealing with a different person. Get one question. 7668, caller, you on the air.
Yeah, hi. I'm calling from Detroit, and I'd just like to say you guys are courageous in what you do. My name is Courageous Rain. I'm a poet in Detroit, and Tasha K, I think you do a great job. It takes a lot of courageous bravery to do what you do. And I watch it, and I watch other platforms. So like this man right here giving you a platform to explain yourself, you should thank God for that, because though you think you have more haters, you don't. There's more that love you.
Yes.
And that's all I got to say.
All right.
Thank you. I love you.
Thank you.
Just got tired of her being hate now.
All right.
Okay.
Anonymous, you live on the air. Hello, Anonymous.
When you say anonymous, Wiley, I be thinking
022A, caller, you on the air.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead with your question or comment.
I just want to say that Tasha and Wiley, I'm so proud of what y'all do when y'all talk about the news and stuff, because a lot of people really don't have the guts to talk about the news. Whether you get a source that's truthful or not, you should be able to say whatever you want on your platform. If people don't like it, why are you here? If you don't like what she's saying, you should leave, because at the end of the day, it's Black people out here, Black men and Black women out here reporting the news just like any other white publication that they're doing. And people shouldn't be out here like Bird B, shouldn't be out here threatening and try to tell people what they say on their platform. You should be quiet, go write a rap, and leave people alone. Just leave people alone. Let them say what they want to say. And if you don't like it, just be quiet. That's all I want to say. I love y'all. I watch y'all show all the time, and continue doing what you're doing, because people don't have the balls to step up and say stuff out of their mouth, whether it's truthful or not. Some people don't want to tell people to stop, but I like that, and I love both of y'all.
All right, thank you, caller.
Lamine said, when she said that, Lamine said, right.
All right, 0395, caller, you on the air. 03. What's your question or comment?
Hello.
Hey.
Hi, Wiley. Hi, Tasha K. I love
Hey, baby.
Channel. I love Tasha K. I'm a
Thank you.
Even though it ain't wine, it's vodka. You know what I mean?
Hey, I appreciate that.
It's still liquor. I want to know, as a fellow YouTuber, I want to know, how did you build your platform so well, Tasha? Like, I see you upgrading your sponsors up with the whole animated thing. I see it. I see you. Like, I want to know, how did you get that far? Like, the steps to take.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, you know, my husband has been in broadcasting, like video, TV production and film production, for like 20-something years. So the production side was kind of like fortunate. You know, when we got married, I didn't know what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Because I was still going through my own stuff, like depression and everything like that. It wasn't until I got done with therapy is when, you know, I really figured out, like, this is what I want to do. This is what I'll be great at. This is my passion, my purpose. And so, you know, because I had done so many things, like I just had to really come to a place. Tanta, don't do that no more, baby. You can like take his arms out the sockets, okay? All right, baby. Thank you. So, you know, I had to come to a place where I just was like, you know what? I believe in myself. I know that I'm great at like researching stories. I know that I'm a great learner. And I just honestly just dove in and made sure that, you know, my research is strong. Now, Fuckery Friday is just the fuckery. Okay, it's just the fuckery of it all. But when I put out like an independent video, whether it's on R. Kelly, whether it's on, you know, any big person, the Kardashians, that's stuff that I've thoroughly researched. You understand what I'm saying? And so for the most part, if it, you know, I just really just believe in myself, and I just make sure that, you know, I trained really hard under like some really, you know, heavy hitting personalities. So I don't want to be long winded. You know what I'm saying? So that's really it. And so, yeah.
All right. Thank you. 3332, caller, you on the air. 3332, caller, you're on the air.
Hi, Wally. Hi, Tasha.
Hi.
Hey, I just wanted to say that I really, really love Tasha. I think that she, despite you know, having to deal with the difficulties of a celebrity and slander and even disrespect on behalf of people who don't know her or understand what she has to do for a living. I just appreciate her continuing to do the best that she can with her family. And I just want to say that I love her. I think that she's a wonderful.
Oh, love you too. Thank you. And I'm glad that you enjoy it. Yes.
All right.
Hi.
1352. Caller, you on the air.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Wiley.
Hi.
Hi, Tasha.
Hi.
Hello. Hey. I just wanted to say, girl, you did the damn thing on Friday. I'm going to be respectful, Wiley.
Yes.
But anyway.
Thank you.
There's sense. You know what haters going to hate? You are feeding so many people. Because I swear, I don't care what platform that you or whichever platform I'm watching, when I see your name, I click right on it, especially on that other one, that, you know, that other dude. But wow, I love you. I love you.
We leveled up. Listen, I finally buckled down and hired makeup, hired wardrobe. You know, we're gonna be hiring hair here soon when I find a person that can do hair without putting all that weave in my hair. So yeah, we just added like 3 people to the payroll. So I appreciate that. So yes, every time they see me live, I will be beat. I appreciate that.
Oh, Tasha, I'm the one who's always in your chat talking about Mike. Like that when he does his little promo when you do his commercial, I'm like, oh
yes,
wow.
Mike. Y'all been asking for him. I had to bring him out. So yeah. He's really a good and sweet guy. Very nice. He's a single father. So yeah.
Okay. Now, but you know what? You keep doing what you do. You know what?
I will, baby.
And I promise you, one. See, I have 2 phones going at the same time. I'm watching everybody. I'm watching on the other. You know that spoken dude.
And watch him.
It's just he's big time off to you is 92. But you know what, Wiley? I like you because you keep it real with all of them.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And Josh, I love you. So you already know that. So much respect.
I love you too, boo. I love you too. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. 0635, call you on the air.
What's up, Wiley?
How you doing, sir? Go ahead. What's your question or comment?
Just a comment to Tasha. Tasha, I love you. How you doing,
Love
Tasha?
you too. How you doing?
I just want to say that you keep doing your thing. You are relevant to the culture. You have been on. They've used you on Atlanta Housewives. Your interviews with the Jagged Edge I've seen, and I've seen you with R. Kelly. You are legitimate in what you do. Nobody can discredit you, and nobody can take away from what you have already accomplished. That being said, the haters are gonna hate. So
of course,
whatever they want to say about you, as far as the stories being fake or real, it's you. That you're bigger than the story, is what I'm saying. You are entertaining. You are light. You shining. Just keep doing your thing, girl. Take care of your kids. Take care of your husband, and just keep doing you. So we love you. And are going to continue to support you, sister. I think
Thank
you are.
You, brother. Thank you, brother. Hey.
Ed Mar retires Wendy Williams. We don't want to see Nick Cannon. We want to see you in that chair.
They working on it. They are. When I say this, I don't like to talk about this, but they are really working on it. I've turned down 3 deals already, so they are working on it. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Love you, Tasha.
Yes.
Okay. How many more callers you want to take, Tasha? How many more?
I got like 7 minutes. My husband about to get out the shower, and he's gonna want his plate fixed. I'm old fashioned. I gotta fix his plate.
Okay, we got 7 minutes. So, callers, keep your questions short. Anonymous, you live on the air.
Did I take myself off the screen?
Hold on, I'm about to put you back on.
K.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Tasha K, you are a boss, and we respect you, okay? Let me give you a quick analogy. Tasha K has been on YouTube 7 years less than Lovely T and has 104,000 less than her. Let that marinate. For 2 years, the haters trying to discredit Tasha K. You all are building her. 7 years, and she's only 100 less than Lovely T in subscribers. That's why they mad. Tasha K, we love you. You're a boss. You are brave. You are Cardi B's worst nightmare. You have her shook. But this is an important fight, and we love you. We come on there to watch you say, before you start the show, I have my scratch of ticket. Who else going to... Candice, you could never. Candice, you need to repent for your hatred of Tasha K for lying, saying she tried to hack you. You are jealous. Amon, Tasha K wants to be you. He wishes he could work with you. It is a really sad situation going on between you and Amon because you all are so talented. You all could break the internet. But the ego, and he needs to really go to a therapist for his hatred for you. But we love you and we support you. My husband, Tasha K, most people know you. They don't know what a Lovely T is because most of the people don't watch you. I don't hate Lovely T. Sister Martha, fine. But she could never. Okay? We love you.
I love y'all too. Oh, they're so, oh my gosh. See, that's the winos though.
Yes.
That's the winos. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to get ready.
8061 Polly on the air.
Okay.
8061.
Hi, Tasha. You said that you didn't say that you lied about the Cardi B story.
Yeah, I didn't lie about it. What's up?
But you said it on video. What are you talking about? You did lie about it.
No, I didn't lie about it.
All of it on his channel.
No, okay, so let me ask you a question. What's your name?
She hung up.
What is it? What? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
5336 Carly on the air.
Hello.
Hi, go ahead, Carly. What's your question or comment?
I just want to say, Tasha K, keep doing your thing. Hello, Wiley.
Hi.
I'm sorry.
Oh, thank you.
You are so entertaining. It doesn't matter what type of story you do. I'm just drawn to the screen by your personality. You are the bomb, sis. Don't stop. And I love how you just don't worry about what other people are saying about you. That's how you're going to prosper. And just keep that mindset that you got, because you're going to go far.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm so humbled.
Yeah.
God bless you guys.
God bless
God bless you.
Anonymous, you live on the air.
I just wanted to know, what was Tasha's honest opinion about the whole Not So Lovely T versus T.S. Madison thing?
That's hard because like T.S. Madison is my friend and I really love her and I fuck with her heavy on a deep level. And I understand Lovely T's position because she's a commentator, you know what I'm saying? And so it's like sometimes commentators are going to have fucked up opinions, and that's their opinion. And, when it got to the beef, I was talking to TS and TS was heated. So there's really nothing I could tell her, you know what I'm saying? I was just, but at the same time, it's just like, I kind of understand both sides. So I really can't take sides in that because I'm a commentator and a lot of people don't like what I have to say. So I kind of feel Lovely T on that. But at the same time, I'm on the other side too, where people kind of make content about me and they get it wrong. Sometimes I may get pissed, sometimes I may not, but it's just, so I understand both sides. I really don't have anything to say, but I'm glad that it's over now. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. 4819, caller, you on the air. 4819. Hello. Okay. We're going to the next one. Where is this next caller at? Okay, 8418, caller, you on the air. 8418. Yes. What's your question or comment?
Hello?
Yes. What's your question or comment, sister?
I just want to tell Tasha K I love her because you give it to a bitch raw and uncut.
Thank you.
You brought me through a depression. You are so entertaining. And you make my ass pick up a dictionary because you read a motherfucker for filth so elegantly. Thank you.
Thank you. I get that so much. Like, people in the hospital, people just depressed. Like, and that's what it's really about. Like, it's just the entertainment of it all. So, you know, celebrities are entertainers and, you know, their lives are entertaining. So I know a lot of people may say, oh, they're people too. No, they've chosen to be an entertainer, just like me. So that's very humbling. Thank you. Okay, I got like two more questions. I mean, two more calls.
Two more calls.
Yes.
534, caller, you on the air. Okay. Okay, that one hung up. Okay, let's do the 5732. You're live on the air.
Hey y'all, what y'all doing?
Hey.
He said, what we doing?
Well, listen, I got a question, Tasha, because it's just really, really bothering me. There is no possible way that Lardy B, because I ain't gonna call her a real damn name, Lardy B, there is no damn way that this woman could not be this obsessed unless she could not pay you. She had to clearly try to pay you at one time or try to convince you to lie, and you didn't, and then she put them guns out for your ass. That's the only reason why I could only see this bitch.
Well, that's exactly what happened is with the Star Marie story. So
many jewels, but you sitting up here messing with Tasha. That's ridiculous to me.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much what it was. Like, so she couldn't get me to, you know, back down from the Star Marie story. So she went to Lovely T and the other blogger. So, you know, I guess that's, and it is sad. Like, a lot of bloggers do get in it to kind of, kiki with the celebrities and stuff like that. But I got into it to really, you know, show y'all a good time and spill some wine. So like, and that's pretty much what it boils down to. I'm a grown ass woman. I don't play with kids. And that's that's pretty much what she got upset about. So yes, that's exactly what it was.
Okay. This is the last one.
I'm sorry, guys.
9950.
I took the wrong thinking on
9950.
Hello?
Yes. What's your question for Tasha K?
Okay, so I love the beef between everybody. I love how shady you are and you're opportunist. And tell people. I just like the whole dynamic of everything that's going on. So I listen to Tasha K and I will listen to the other ones and see what's going on. I go back and forth to each other for each broadcast because I'm like, I'm for it. But then sometimes I'm not. But Tasha K, my thing is with Cardi B, why you so on her? Like,
I don't like her. I don't like her. And ever since like she started really coming for me, I came back. You know, so like it's personal. Like it's personal between her and I. You're kind of seeing that play out over the airways. I have no problem with, you know, admitting that. Like this is really personal between her and I. So you guys are just seeing a public beef. That's what you're seeing. Now, all of this could have ended had she just would have just sat back and ate her food. But, you know, but at the same time, it's just like, you don't run. I don't give a shit about your celebrityness. I don't give a shit how much money you got. I don't give a shit what niggas you fucking. I don't care. This is my platform. Stay the fuck off my channel. I mean, she's a wino at this point. So that's what you're seeing is a public beef.
All right. This was beautiful, Tasha K, that you answer all the questions from your supporters. When do you think you're going to reach the 1 million subscribers? I always want to ask
by the end of the year. So
by the end of the year.
Yeah, I just hired some more content producers, some people that are really close to, you know, a lot of celebrities in the industry and stuff. And we got a couple more we're about to put on the team. So a lot of people bringing me news. And yeah, Lamine is like in preschool now. Tontu's in, so I can really work now. So yes.
Yes. Thank you. Anything else you would like to say?
I would like to say thank you, Wiley. Thank you. Thank you for the shade. Thank you for the love. I appreciate it all. And when you're in Atlanta, you can stop by and you can do the show.
Yes, I will let you know when I'm in Atlanta. I will contact you. Thank you so much, Tasha K.
Anytime. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for allowing me to grace Wiley's platform. I appreciate that. Thank you to all the haters. I appreciate y'all too. I would be nowhere without all of you. Okay. I love you, Wiley, and I'm gonna go take a shower and fix my husband's plate. Okay. Yes. Love you. Now I gotta go. Bye. Oh, Tatu, come here for a second. Come here, Tatu. Come here. Hold on for a second. Tatu's here. Wait a minute. Come here. You got these people thinking I'm a bad mama. Am I a bad mama? Yes. Did you hear that? What makes me a bad mama? You always taking my phone for no reason. She said I take her phone for no reason. And what else? You always start an argument. I always start arguing. What I start arguing for? You started an argument for me watching this show. Watching an inappropriate show? It wasn't inappropriate. It's an anime. So they think I'm a bad mama. Do you eat? Do you like? You want to go show them the pantry? Yeah, I can show them the pantry. Oh, she get mad because it's healthy food. She don't like that. And then she like compares me to other moms. Why you can't cook fried chicken? Why you can't cook this? No, you just don't. You only cook 3 things. She's only cooked what I cook. Cabbage, collard greens, spaghetti. Yeah, cabbage, collard greens, and spaghetti. Okay, so you two think I'm a bad mama. Am I a bad mama though? Be honest. No, not it. She said, no, not really. You can be honest. We don't get in trouble. Oh, I'm okay. Oh, wow. Okay. She said it's some things I can change. Yes. I love you too. Okay. All right. Bye. Bye.
All right. Thank you, Tasha. All right.
Okay.
Now we're gonna switch gears, and I'm gonna bring a special guest from G Status ATO Hustle. Roman, you're live on the air. How are you doing, sir?
Hey, what's up? How are you?
I am doing good. I would like to say you are an incredible person on G Status ATO Hustle. I'll give you a sec because I know he got booted out, so we're gonna bring him back on. We want to thank Tasha K, and we're gonna switch gears and interview Roman from G Status ATO Hustle. We're going to talk about his experience on the show. And yes, because we're trying to interview as many guests from that show as possible. But I want to thank Tasha K for her support for coming over here and supporting us. So now we're switching gears in our next segment. Roman, you're here.
Okay, I'm sorry, my bad.
Okay. I'm like, what's going on?
Hey, what's up?
So last night, you finally have an episode that you're not in your kitchen dancing and voguing. You're actually having men obsess over you, a drunk grandpa, as you call him, drunk Gramps. You say he's a cool Gramps. You talking about Hakeem. So let's talk about that last night. Did you give Hakeem some love after him flirting? Did y'all get it in?
No, not at all.
Okay. You're chill and laid back. But I do want to ask you this on the show. You had told publicly that you don't get along with 90% of the cast. So who do you get along with on G Status ATO Hustle?
I get along with Sherrod, and me and Sherrod, right. Are you talking like right now?
Yeah, like right now, who do you get along with?
I would say right now, the only person I'm on good terms with would have to be Sherrod.
Okay. And that's Sherrod. Now, let's talk about Sherrod. He is an escort because he had Devon boyfriend paid him to be the trick, paid him some money. So you said on the upcoming episode, the trailer that give me back the money for the D, give me back the money. You was talking about all that. So do you escort too?
No. So let me get into that because I feel like before it even airs, like I feel like it's just gonna be like the talk. So Tramel literally begged me to go on a date. Literally, I have screenshots of him literally trying to hang out with me from the start, even before the show. and then even on the show. But I allegedly curved him, but I was in a relationship, so that's what that was. But it was my birthday, and he hit me up, and he was like, "Hey, what's up?" He's like, "Hey, what's up? I want to take you out on a date, my treat, blah, 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 blah." I was like, "Okay, cool, whatever. I mean, it's my birthday. You want to take me out? Okay, cool." So we went to Juicy Crabs. He treated. And then we went to the movies. I paid for it. And then we went back to my crib. And then, I mean, stuff happened. And then that was it. But the only thing that led to me for saying what I said was, you're going around saying that I owe you money. He wanted me to give him the money back that he paid for when we went to Juicy Crabs. And I'm like, that's not the case. So if you're gonna tell the full story, then tell the full story. And that's what I did. And I mean, I'm very quiet. I don't start with anybody, but I'm like, don't go around saying that I owe you money, because I don't owe anybody money. I don't owe Georgia Power money. I don't owe rent money. I don't owe T-Mobile money. I don't owe anybody money at all. So don't go around saying I owe you money. Out of all people in Atlanta, you would be the last person I owe money. And that's just where that was. And I'm like, don't go around putting my name in your mouth. And then the whole, I'm jealous of him and Ike, that, look at me and look at them. It's not even no comparison.
Love, Meg, did y'all have sex, you and Tramel? Because you said give me back money and for this and
No, we didn't.
Okay.
We didn't have sex. The only reason I was like, give me back my money, because I'm like, nigga, if you talking about giving you $40, nigga, give me my money for you doing these things that I would normally charge a regular for. Like, stop playing with me.
Okay. So
it's just as simple as that.
I hear you on that. You are, wow. People will be shocked that you can Vogue. They will be shocked by looking at you. Mm-hmm. You don't give me a vulgar. You give me sex siren, that walk that. You don't give me that you can Vogue. Do you get that a lot?
I get that a lot, but if you don't know about ballroom, if you're not like educated on ballroom, everyone thinks just because you Vogue, you have to be a bottom, you have to be feminine. Like, that's never the case. That's not the case. There is a certain category it's called realness with a twist, twister, and that's what I walk. So there's other guys out there in ballroom who are more masculine than me. You would never even think that they're gay and they Vogue. So I mean, I'm happy that I'm opening people's eyes and educating them a little bit. But I mean, I get that a lot. I mean, but I only get it from people who are not educated in ballroom. So it's not really a big shocker to me.
Absolutely. Wow. I always wanted to ask you, did you and Shirai ever have a relationship outside of being a friend? Have y'all ever gotten close? Because I've
no.
seen there. So no.
No, me and Shirai is like brothers. Like, you know how I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, finish your point.
Oh, no, I was just gonna say you have certain people where y'all are comfortable with just being friends, brothers, sisters, good Judies. Like, y'all are comfortable. Like, y'all don't have to fuck. Everybody doesn't have to fuck. Everybody doesn't have to play around. Certain people are just actual genuine people, and you don't have to, fuck and sleep with them and do certain things with them, for y'all to even find out that y'all are just not attracted. So, I mean, me and him just had this common understanding, like, you cool, I'm cool. We ran across each other on web series. So, I mean, he was into acting, I was into acting, and I loved his personality. He loved my personality. Like, it was just from there, but it was never like, oh, let's sleep and let's fuck and then go from there. So, yeah.
So I hear this. A lot of people is ready for the reunion. Y'all have 4 episodes left of G Status ATO Hustle. Right now, who do you think that Delicious should be at the reunion? Because production
said, Wiley, I can't hear anything you're saying.
Okay. You gonna put the headphones in your ear?
I can't hear nothing you're saying, baby.
Okay, click back. I can hear you. Can you hear me? Oh, you
I
can't
can't
hear
hear
me?
nothing you're saying.
Okay, click on and click back off and come back in. Um, yeah, click on and click back on. Give me a second. He's going to come back on. We have a Roman from G Status ATL Hustle that's going to go on. We're going to ask it about 2 more questions. That is the show that airs live every single week on YouTube. Just G Status ATL Hustle. All of the episodes is up there right now. So if you all need to watch that show, it is available right now on YouTube. So can you hear me now, Roman?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, so do you think that Delicious should be invited to the reunion because she was cut off the show because she said the N-word? Production said because of the racial insensitive comments that she made, her appearances will be cut. But do you agree with that decision? Do you believe that Delicious should be at the reunion?
I think anyone who started the show from the beginning should end the show. So I mean, if Delicious started in the beginning, then I feel like she should end it. I'm not saying that she was right for saying the N-word, but my thing is, if we're going to try to cancel people, then let's cancel everybody who has said some things wrong and said some negative things and some bashful things and some hurtful things. Like, let's just not cancel Delicious because we don't like Delicious, and now that we have a real legitimate reason not to like Delicious, let's just cancel her. Like, it would, because no one was saying let's cancel Delicious before, but now that they have a reason to say let's cancel Delicious, now it's like, okay, yes, we got a reason to not actually like her. Boom, let's cancel Delicious. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't add up. So, but I mean, honestly, like I said, I'm not defending the fact that she said the N-word. I wasn't there. Nobody made it a big uproar, but now that the show is out and now that fans and supporters are making a big uproar and now everybody's making a big uproar, it doesn't make sense to me. It's just kind of like, okay, let's give the bitch who was really the talk, let's get her off the show. And it doesn't make sense to me. So, I mean, I don't get it, but I feel like she should be at the reunion. Everybody should be at the reunion, in my opinion.
Yes, you are in the ballroom scene, are transgender women. She's a trans woman, but no one have called out Akeem transphobic remarks towards Delicious. If you know, do you feel like he should be cut? If Delicious is cut, why is not Hakeem cut? Because he have said a lot of transphobic remarks towards Delicious, calling her, quote, a man.
Yes, I feel like I said, that just goes back to me saying, I feel like if we're going to cut anyone from the show, let's cut everybody who has been negative towards any community, whether it's a Black community, Latin, Caucasian, LGBT, like any community. Like, let's be fair. Because I mean, honestly, like I said, I wasn't defending the fact that she said the N-word, but I was like, Akeem, you have to understand, she's a female, and she identifies as a female, and if you're threatened by anyone holding a shoe as a weapon, with you staying there and antagonizing it, that means that you're not that threatened. If I'm really threatened by somebody who's holding a weapon up as a shoe, then instead of staying right there in their face, I'm going to walk away. But Akeem didn't do that. So it doesn't make sense. That just goes back to me saying that everyone's finally like, yes, we got a reason to get rid of Delicious. Let's go on this bandwagon. Like I said, once again, I'm not defending that she's saying the N-word, but I am defending the simple fact of she is a female. She identifies as a female. Whether Delicious was the one who swung first or whether Akeem was the one who swung first, for one, you should never swing on a female. And then second, I'm not finna try to fight a female because I know I can beat up a female, or I know that I'm stronger than a female, or I know there's certain things that a female cannot they can't keep up with certain men. So it's like, why would you try to even fight a female? And it just doesn't add up. Like, that's like somebody trying to fight your mother, your sister, your auntie, your grandmother. Like, I understand certain people. There are females out there who start stuff. I understand that, and I totally support if someone puts their hands on you, you put your hands on them back. But you have to understand, I'm gonna say you're a female. I'm not gonna put my hands on a female, period. So I'm gonna walk away. Now, If I walk away and you attack me from behind, that's a different story. But at least I can say, officer, before I swung, I did walk away. Versus
I stood right there in your face and you got a weapon towards me. Clearly, I'm not that threatened. So that's just, like I said, it just doesn't add up to me. Everyone's like, okay, we got a reason to not like Delicious. Let's just ride this bandwagon. It doesn't make sense to me.
It doesn't. A lot of people, I was talking with a former cast member, Dre Simber, and he was going at it that the cast are not getting paid. This is free. Brandon Carson came out and said, this is unjust. I did not get paid. So I don't think that is correct. Are you getting paid to do the show? What is the T on G Status ATL Hustle payment for the show? Are you getting a check to do G Status ATL Hustle?
Let's just say Roman doesn't do anything for free.
Okay. It looks like you don't do anything for free. Okay, you better not. Especially look at the court, look at the house that you have, look at the stuff that you do. So do you agree that Brandon? So what you're saying that Brandon Carson lied, or that Dre Simber is lying that they didn't get anything?
I can't. Me getting older, I have to learn to just stay in my lane. I can't speak for everyone else's contract, but I can speak for mine.
Okay. So let's just be clear. You already received the payment. Can you answer that? Yay or nay?
I can't answer that.
You can answer that. Okay. I do want to ask you this though. How have your career changed? What have you gotten? What door have opened since you've been on G Status ATL Hustle?
A lot. Honestly, a lot of things has. First of all, my life is I'm not gonna say it's definitely changed. I'm not trying to be cocky. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I mean, I was already known in Atlanta. But the simple fact that when I had went to LA and people out there was like, "Oh my God, you're that dude from G Status," I was like, "Okay, that's cute." I had went and to get my new contacts, and I was talking to the person who was doing my contacts, and he was like, "I'm sorry, a little off topic. Aren't you from G Status?" So I'm not gonna say like I'm not used to it, but I mean it shows that clearly the show is doing something for people to recognize me from that show, that platform, and then also it gave me the opportunity to open up my many talents that I have, which is music. A lot of people is not going to like my music. I didn't do music because I wanted everyone to love it. I did music because this is something that I wanted to do. It was something that I wanted to cross over into. But I mean, I'm just excited to see where the rest of my music career goes. I'm definitely fully invested into it. So, yeah.
So when you say music career, are you a rapper or a singer?
I'm an artist.
You're an artist. So it's already on iTunes. Where is it out now?
It's on Vivo, it's on YouTube, it's on Spotify, Money Heist, and New Errors. And then I have a whole entire EP coming out, and I also have a photo shoot for that on the 26th. So I've been in the studio working as well as doing everything by myself.
Yes, okay. I'm about to download your record now. It have on there New Era, the single.
New Era and Money Heist.
And Money Heist. So I see that, and I'm going to download that too, and I'm going to share the link to the 300 some odd folks that are watching this right now, and then the thousands that will watch the replay, because will we be able to hear that or see that on the show?
Actually,
working
episode I want to say it was one of the episodes, but they actually played it
90 seconds.
Yeah, so episode, so you will have it on the show where your music will be showcased on there. But will you have a video for the new track that's out, New Era? Is it a video? Any visuals for that?
There will be a visual for a New Era, and then there will also be a visual for all the other 15 singles that's on my EP.
Okay, so I'm here.
A visual for every single single. 15, all 15.
Yes, I'm here for it because, like I said, you are very attractive and you're talented. And you're not. I think that you are approachable. I never met you in person, but I've seen that you are approachable. But you don't like. I could be wrong, but just me observing, you don't like the thirstiness. When I saw an episode last night when Zion put his booty cheeks on you like he was naked. And you were turned off kind of by that. Do you like all of that unwanted attention like that?
I'm the kind of person, I'm a Gemini, and then I also am a man. I am a man. And a lot of people fail to realize this. Men, they like to hunt. So I don't like something that's easily given to me. Because, I mean,
10 seconds.
It doesn't do anything for me. If I can easily be able to get you without me trying to show that I actually genuinely want to talk to you, then I'm going to get turned off. I'm going to get bored with it. Because I'm going to be like, okay, I got you that easy. Like, I'm bored.
Yes. So I'm dropping the link to his record right now in the chat. So anybody that want to download it and stream it, I'm dropping it right now. And that's what I looked at when I was observing. I feel like you love to find it for yourself. You love to search for it. You love a challenge. You don't love something just given to you because judging, I could be wrong, but I may be right, that you get DMs on the regular of people saying that they want you, how good looking you is, what they want to do you, et cetera, et cetera. But you just don't, that kind of turn you off because you get it every day. Would that be accurate?
Right. No, that's right. I'm not, like I said, I'm not being cocky, but it's facts. I get DMs every day. I get people who come to my job trying to look at apartments, and they're really not trying to look at apartments. They're just trying to like talk to me. There's so many people who come look at an apartment, and then after that they DM me talking about it was good touring apartments with you. I'm looking like, okay, so are you gonna do an application or no? Like it's creepy at a certain extent, but like I'm like, okay, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm grateful for being attractive, and I really appreciate it, but like I'm good.
And that got to be tacky. You got to be a nasty to waste your time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what's impressive, you get an apartment or a couple of leases, then you open a conversation. Is there any way we can go out to dinner? But
I don't sleep with my residents.
No, you don't sleep with your resident. But what I'm saying is this. If you're going to do it, at least help me out in my career rise and let something happen, whatever, is what I'm saying. Then versus you wasting my time, I'm showing you apartment where this is the master bedroom and this is room and this is this square feet. And then you hit me up. You know, it was so nice. You wasted my damn time. So you ain't going to be getting nothing.
Brad, I just wasted a whole tour on somebody who was not even going. That pisses me off. Now that part pisses me off. I'd be like, you know what, bro, block. It's a block.
Right. It's like it's really something because when I look at you, it's just like, are you happy? Because I have to ask this because I've seen so many good-looking men that always say, I'm insecure. And I'll be like, really? But you get all of this? Are you a secure person? Are you happy?
I would say I would lie. I would be lying if I didn't say I don't have my own insecurities. So I have a few. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have a few, but I want to say I have like 2, but I'm working on them. So
right, because the reason why I asked that is because I've seen it and I'd be shocked because you can look as good as everything to the outside world, but if you don't know it, that is the issue. So are you in therapy and in counseling to work on whatever you're doing? Are you getting help? Okay, you said you're working on it. So is it?
I will say that because I mean, now that I'm like working on it, I can say it. So people can make fun of me all they want to. I mean, it doesn't matter. But the first insecure I have is my teeth. I have like my baby tooth coming in, so it's like pushing my teeth every which way, and then it's creating this gap. So I already like got into the full 9 yards of getting my teeth pulled, getting surgery done, and then my last step is either I'm gonna get braces or veneers. So that part is being taken care of. And then the second part, is it's really just that one. So it's really not 2. It's really just one. The second one was really, I don't even think that was I think I fixed that. So
okay. So, and the reason I asked it because I want you to know that you are strong and you're beautiful and get the help that you need. I'm glad that you're working towards it because we lost. The reason I asked that because we lost so many beautiful people, right?
Right.
And I don't want to, and I've always made a promise to myself that I will always ask question, brother, how you doing? Instead of want to give, let's get it in. No, give me how you doing. Is everything all right?
Right.
Because people do go through things, and especially speaking about the LGBT community, it's a lot that we deal with.
Right.
This community, and especially being Black. I do want to ask you though, how are you handling being a Black man working in corporate America, working in? Have you ever dealt with any racist people, any racist situations where someone
I'm not gonna say I've dealt with racist people. Thank God I haven't. I think because the way I carry myself at work, I'm Black. I walk with my head held up high. I'm a leasing manager, so I have a title. I have my own office. So if somebody ever tries to check me, it's very much like it's not gonna happen. Not in this office and not in any other office. I'm really cool with my CEO, vice president. I'm really cool with them. I do all the interior decorating for all of our apartment communities in the southern region. So it's like if anybody comes in there with racist slurs, I'm so professional to the point that I can be like, literally, our slogan that we say when people are rude or really rude or something is, "We're gonna pray for you."
We're gonna pray for you. I like that. I'm sorry saying that. We're gonna pray for you.
We say we're gonna pray for you, and then they leave out confused. They just came in there and cursed us out. And the only last words we say was, "Ma'am, I'm sorry. I do apologize that I can't be able to help you out, but we're gonna pray for you."
We're gonna pray. Yeah.
I'm gonna pray for
you. And see, Roman, I want to be real with you. Can I be real with you?
Go ahead.
This is what I want to see on G Status. I want to see that other part.
You see that at the end, but then again, there are certain times where I have to let people know you're not going to try me, you're not going to check me, you're not going to disrespect me, you're not going to try to run over me. I don't care who the fuck you are. Anybody on the show can get these hands. Anybody on the show can get touched.
Yes, and see, I love that. And this is where, Roman, have you ever thought a YouTube podcast? Because your voice matters, and we need to hear what you are talking about, because it is a narrative in the ballroom saying they all scammers, credit card fraud.
Think by that, I like people to have that mystery, because one thing about Geminis is we're never going to give you everything. We're going to give you just bits and pieces. I like the mystery. You can think whatever you want to think. One thing about me is I built myself up strong enough to know that you can say that I'm a hoe, I got OnlyFans, this and that and that and this. But guess what? At the end of the day, I still have more than $5,000 in my banking account. I still come home to a fully decorated apartment that I live by myself. I still work a 9-to-5 job, but I am leasing, manager, corporate. I still look attractive. None of my Instagram followers are bought or paid for. Everything that I have, I own and I work for it. My furniture is not rented. All of my TVs are flat screen TVs, 65 inches or bigger. I built myself up to the point that you can say whatever you want to say. It's nothing you can say that can tear me down. Nothing.
Because the reason, and you're so real about that, and I think that's great, because I don't talk about people that have the OnlyFans. I love it because what it does, because I am single and I love watching it, and I love having a relationship with that or talking with them, and then I could see their OnlyFans. I actually love it, by the way. And I don't see what is the problem if you want to have your Badusi on there and get paid for something that people do for free every day.
People who talk bad on people who have OnlyFans, or people who just have negative things to say, those are the people who's wishing they can do it, but they can't do it because they have insecurities about themselves.
Yes. Okay. I maybe one day I'm gonna get my body together and I may do it. Okay, the cockeyed edition.
But the thing, everybody has their own fetish. There might be somebody out there who like big boys.
Yeah.
Everybody has their own fetish. And that's another thing I had to learn for myself. I don't have to be masculine. I got tattoos. I got chests. I have everything that masculine dude that you want. I have everything that he have plus more. But guess what? There's somebody out there who likes guys who are feminine and masculine and who vogues, who got tattoos, look attractive. So it's like you don't have to be fit and tatted and have dreads and wear J's and be this trade. You don't have to be that for somebody to accept you. And that's what I wish everyone could understand. But I mean, I like I sit back and be quiet and I let everybody else do the talking. I just nod my head and say,
I'm listening with the reunion show. Do you believe that a host like Wiley should host the reunion show? Or do you believe they should just hire somebody that never talk about the show, that have a big name, should host it? What's your thoughts on that?
in my opinion, I think the host should be somebody who definitely watched the show and they definitely have done their research on the show. Smart decision. I'm just gonna throw something out there. Megan Thee Stallion. Oh my God, that would be perfect to have her as the host. But has she watched the show? Has she, attention to the show? So I definitely think whoever the host is, whether it's you, whether it's another person who does reviews on the show, I think it should be somebody who definitely watches the show. They definitely interview people on the show, because that way they know what they're talking about. They can relate to every person instead of just being like, oh, I like this one person. And they definitely have to know what they're talking about. They can't just go off of cards and be like, okay, I see that you got into it with so and so. Is this true? It's gonna be like,
it should be right. It cannot be scripted, because with me, I can host that show in my sleep, because every single character I have okay, he's gonna come back on. I have thoroughly researched. Sorry, y'all, we having a little technical. This is live. Okay, hold on. He's gonna come back on. This is live. And they have thoroughly researched the show on every single basis every week, that know the storyline with or without doing the proper research. Can you hear me now, Roman?
yeah, I don't know what's going on with this over here.
Okay, because it's like a dark screen, but as long as you can hear me, okay? So yes, because I know every single person, and then it makes it different. It makes it different because now you are something different in the industry, right? Because you never seen hosts like myself sitting on that stage interviewing the cast. Now, I do want to ask you this, Roman. Do you feel like that during the reunion that they should have an audience? Do you think an audience should be present at the reunion, or do you believe it should be the host and just the cast?
I'm going to say in that case, it really just depends on whoever. It's hard to say, because I mean, I've seen other platforms and other reality shows with their audience, and sometimes the audience can ruin the show and end the show before it even gets anywhere. But I think it just depends on who is on the stage. If you have a mature cast where I'm not gonna let a person in the audience get any camera time, then I think it's okay to have people in the audience. Me, I'm not about to argue with nobody who's in the audience. I'm gonna look at you, smile, and I'm gonna go back to saying, okay, go ahead, host, finish what you were saying. I'm not arguing with nobody who's not on the show. You weren't on the show. You don't know what I went through. You don't know what none of us went through. So I'm not going to argue with you at all. So, I mean, it just depends on if you're going to have somebody who's mature enough to pay it, or if you're going to have somebody immature to go toe-to-toe with somebody in the audience.
Right, because because when the cast come, they're gonna bring their crew. You're gonna bring your crew. This we're gonna bring their crew.
Exactly.
We're talking about where I do want to ask you with Sherrod, with paying, that Devon boyfriend allegedly paid Sherrod $50 so Sherrod can give him the ping. Are you against that? Do you think that Sherrod was wrong to put that information out publicly?
No comment.
Okay, no comment. All right. I asked you that. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
That's none of my business. Like I said, I've learned as I gotten older, I learned to just stay in my lane. So anything that somebody else do or did, I can't comment on because I'm not that person. So I'm gonna say no comment.
Okay, no comment on that. I want to just say when I saw you on the show, and you are the part when the first episode came out with the dinner, you did
Mhm.
not get into the mess. When the first episode came out with the dinner, you didn't get out there and try to throw a plate and fight, but you were giving an opinion there and you were saying what you were saying. Do you feel like, Dre Simber and Ford should have, do you agree with that decision that they're kicked off the show, that they're not a part of the show anymore? Do you agree with that?
I'm not really too informed on why 4 was kicked off. I'm not exactly sure why. I don't know. That one went over my head. But as far as Dre Simber, um I'm just gonna say that this Dre Simber would have to be somebody that I would have to see, because he has spoken too much and he has said too much, and I'm the kind of person, I'm not gonna let too much slide. So my words to Dre Simber is he might want to tread lightly.
Yeah, because when Dre Simber came, he said, quote, he said, y'all giving him the product, he get free rent because of his job, free rent and all that. He's not that grand. And I'm like,
I don't get free rent. I pay $1,400 for my rent, and that's just the rent by itself, not utilities.
so that's not true. It's not just free rent. It's you.
No, I don't get free rent. I wish I got free rent. If I got free rent, I don't mind saying it because that ain't hurting me at all. But I wish I got free rent. But no, I pay $1,400.
Right. So, but have you ever thought, Roman, just me, you have his number or DM? Have you thought about talking to
I
him?
don't. We've exchanged conversation, and we've said what we had to say. But I'm the kind of person, I'm not going to talk too much. I'm not going to call you. I'm not going to exchange words over DM. Now, I will see you personally.
But you're bigger than Dre Simber. You're a muscular.
Exactly. But certain people, Lil Bill wanna keep picking at me and keep talking about me and keeping my dick in his mouth. So sometimes I have to, set an example. And if Dre Simber is gonna be that example, then he can be that example. But my thing is, I'm not finna keep doing too much talking. I'm a grown ass man. I'm not finna keep doing too much talking. He said he knows so much about me. I got Botox in my lips and my cheeks and this and that. I got fillers and all of this. And I'm like, Dre Simber, it's okay to be jealous. It's okay, baby. It's okay.
I do want to say this though, because you is the person, I think you don't take no mess. You're not confrontational, but you will defend yourself. And I think that's okay for you to do so. But if Dre Simmer was at the reunion show, you are not interested in a conversation. You're not
I'm not interested in a conversation with anybody, period. I've already told production when I get to the reunion, I'm going to get out of my Uber XL with my suitcase, my briefcase, my shades, and my hoodie covering my eyes and my face with my stylist and my barber, and then walking straight to my dressing room. And I will have my bottle of Douce with me. And they will see me when it's time for me to come up on stage, because I'm going to have to mentally prepare myself on not fucking up this reunion and ending it for everybody. And the first thing that I'm going to say before whoever the host is starts it, I'm going to say, does anybody on this stage have a problem with me? Because I'd rather you say it now versus the whole reunion goes on and I get amped up and then I beat the fuck out of you.
With your Uber XL, your stylist, your barber, your briefcase. Wow.
But that's the Roman that I try not to see. I'm everything that y'all see, that's reality Roman. But nobody want me to bring street Roman because I don't do all that talking. I fight you, I bear mace you, I beat you up. It's not even a fight. It's not even a fight because you're not gonna last more than 1 minute. I don't, and I try not to go there because I have too much to lose. But it's just like sometimes you have to have an example. And if Dre Simber has to be that example, if anybody has to be that example that's on this cast, then I will definitely make them an example.
But apparently, it's gonna be the two extras, which is Lando and Dre Simber.
What the world? Why with Lando? What's going
Because
on?
Lando had his whole little interview that he had said about me. So yeah, so people are doing interviews about me, saying all this shit about me, and I'm just like, y'all really don't know how crazy I am. So if I was y'all, I would tread lightly. But it's so sad because I've gotten to the point where I don't want to talk to y'all no more. I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. Ain't no talking.
Because the reason why I say with Lando with the cake, he threw the cake in Hakeem's face, the Walmart cake, the baby cake, threw it all in his face. And I said, do you think that Lando's doing that because he want to audition for the second season because he really didn't get any clout in the beginning? Why do you think he's doing that? I think he's auditioning to secure his role for next season.
Like I said, I'm not bringing up nobody who's gonna be in the audience.
Okay. Yes, and because he said it and everything like that. But I would say this though, Roman. I wow, it's a lot. But I will tell you this: I don't see you in a lot of mess though. And
You're not going to see me in a lot of mess.
Okay.
You're not, because that's the thing. I'm not that type of person. What they're giving y'all, what everybody on this cast is giving y'all is acting. Okay, that's not how these bitches really is. You could put me in a room with these bitches and they're gonna be quiet. You gonna hear an ant chewing on a crumb before you hear them bitches breathing.
Wow. Because you said it. You said that y'all talk all this mess to y'all confessionals, but in person, you're quiet.
And I meant that. And I meant that with a capital M.
So, wow. And then you said some of you girls talk all that mess and confess, but y'all don't go out like that. So, wow. So, yeah.
And you gotta be a bitch ass, pussy ass nigga to throw a cake out of everybody. All people you throw at Akeem? Really? Yeah, you a pussy. Throw a cake in my face and see what happens.
I say if he did it Roman, it would have been something, or at Charlie would have been something. I just think he did it out of King because, of course, he do like to drink. I'm not gonna call him a drunk, but he do like
because Akeem is not a fighter. Akeem is a lover, and I know this because actually getting to know Akeem and talking to Akeem is not a fighter. Now Akeem will talk a lot of shit, but Akeem is not a fighter. So for you to throw a cake in Akeem's face, it's like, bro, come on now, like seriously. Come on, seriously. And then for you to go on air and say, oh, so Delicious, no one else called you after you got into a fight with a dude. And for Delicious to say, you know what? Yo, just wait until the reunion.
I'm here for it. Wow. So because when he did that, I knew it was a bunch of mess with that intel. But I will tell you this, Roman. Will you be at a place of peace after the season is over? Would you be at peace with these people, or is it just for the show? Because this is anger in real life that you don't like Kondo? And
like I said, everything that I give, it's real. Okay. My attitude was reality attitude because I didn't want to give it too much, because if I really would have gave you the street Roman, it wouldn't be no G status because I would clear the whole show. But my thing is, I say, you know what? This is reality TV. Y'all want a show? I'm going to give you a show, but I'm going to amp it down just a little bit. I'm going to amp it down just a little bit for the sake of the show. But my thing is, you got certain people, they get in their interviews, they speak their word, they say what they want to say. Wiley, you watch the show.
I watched.
Who has tried Roman?
Nobody really have tried you, Roman.
And who's going to try Roman? Nobody. Nobody
have really tried you. We have 4 episodes as of so far. Nobody have tried you, but I think that what gets me though, why do y'all talk? What some of the cast members, they do these great interviews, but where is that energy on the show?
Because they're pussies. They're scared. They're pussies. Of course they can't. Of course, when they get in the interview, they are by themselves. But what they tend to forget is an interview is live. It gets put out. People hear it. People talk about it. People share it, retweet it, repost it. Everything that I'm saying to you right now, Wiley, I would say it in front of everybody on the cast. Because I'm not scared of nobody on this cast. Give me a challenge. Put somebody on the cast that I'll be scared of. And then we can talk about a G status. But I will say this. There are some talented motherfuckers on this show. And I will leave it at that. I give props where I'm real. I give props where it's due. It's talented people on this show.
And who you're one of the talented ones. And who else would you add to that?
No comment.
G Status ATL Hustle goes live every week on Status TV Network on YouTube. Status TV Network on YouTube. And when people say it's on YouTube, not YouTube is where it's at. Most of these that you see on Housewives, Candy, Nene, they're on YouTube.
I was just on Bigo with Phaedra. So I mean, it's 2020, it's 2020. You don't have to be on actual television. You got YouTube, you got TikTok, you got Facebook Live, Instagram Live, and people be getting more views than a TV view. So I'm like, just because it's YouTube, that don't mean nothing. YouTube is legendary. YouTube is iconic. Everybody started on YouTube. Let's be honest. Justin Bieber started on YouTube. Let's be honest.
And YouTube is international.
International.
Absolutely. And people forget that. It's an international model. And I will tell you, when I looked at the ratings of G Status ATO Hustle on Status TV Network on YouTube, the episode now is at 19K. And then it's still growing. And the production, the quality of this show is
over. It's sickening. And
yes.
I tell y'all that all the time. I say, y'all, no shade. No shade. We might have some long ass episodes, but it's sickening as fuck. I say the visuals, the editing is sickening as fuck. And I said, I don't know who do it. I don't know if you do it by yourself. I don't know. I'm not there, but it's sickening as fuck. And I was like, whatever recipe y'all are doing, keep cooking it the same way, because I mean, I'm grateful to be on the show, and I will definitely say that. Whether I fall out or not, I'm grateful to be on the platform of G Status.
Yes, and I'm here for it. If you get asked to go and return toward the next season, would you agree to do that?
Of course, if they give me some entertaining bitches. Like, I don't want to feel like the bully on the show. I really don't. I don't, but I mean, of course, you got to have somebody who got to be like, bitch, y'all not finna keep trying it. Y'all not finna keep trying it.
And what gets me, if everybody just do what they do, like Ike, I want to ask you about Ike, Roman. You're an artist yourself. Were you feeling the record that Ike put together?
I said, like I said, I'm real. I'm very real. Whether I like you or not, I'm gonna be very real. I actually did like Ike's song. His song was it was. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say it's something that I would like, be like, oh my God, I love this song and listen to it like on repeat. But I can definitely hear his song on a radio. I can hear it. Like it doesn't give you no corny ass shit. Like I actually did genuinely like his song.
Yes, and it charted on iTunes and it got radio play. And I'm so happy that independent artists are getting the love, especially independent LGBT artists, because they don't get love from the community. Do you feel like with your music career that you want to perform at Pride and perform at events? Do you feel like you want to push the music in the community, like going on, doing a performance at or going to the Pride? You want to do that?
I definitely want to push my music in the community, because I mean, honestly, this is my community. Of course, I would never, put my own community down. My community supports me, and I support my community 100%. But the thing is, I don't want to be just complacent and just stay in one spot. If you listen to Money Heist, it gives you like this kind of country vibe. If you listen to New Era, it gives you this urban vibe. And then if you listen to the rest of my singles, it's everywhere, but it's still the same vibe. Like I don't want to just be complacent. I don't want to just be talking about one thing. I want my music to actually be something that you can vibe to. You can be high, you can be drunk. getting ready for work, getting ready for the club, you vibing with your girlfriends, your homies, your bros, whatever. Like, I want it to be for like everything. So I definitely every time I listen to a beat, I literally first thing I come up with is the hook. That's the first thing I come up with is the hook. So I gotta start with a hook. But everything I do, I wrote it myself. No copying, no stealing, no, hey, can you write this for me? Everything is written by me. Everything is done by me. All beats are made by me. Cause I want to give credit to me, nobody else.
I want to say this last question. This is an election year, Roman. Who are you voting for? Are you going to vote in November? Are your mind made up?
Well, I already know who I'm not voting for.
Okay.
The fuck? Get that bitch out of here. Bring him to G status so I can get him this work right quick.
So you will be voting.
Of course. I encourage everyone to vote. I'm not gonna say who to vote for because I mean this is your voice. You
Yeah.
know, we all have our own voice. Of course, like, you have people who are immature and, you might have certain people vote for somebody who they don't want to vote for, but this is their life. You only get one life, so you can't be upset with somebody voting for somebody else. So, but I encourage everyone to vote because, you might think your one vote doesn't count, but it actually does. So I encourage everyone to vote. Please go out and vote, vote, vote,
And,
vote, vote.
and speaking of voting, I'm going to put the flyer up. We will be doing a live broadcast immediately following the debate, the first presidential debate against Trump and Joe Biden. And we will be breaking it down, giving you the Black youth perspective. And if anybody want to join that conversation, send me an email or DM. But we will be doing that show immediately following the first presidential debate. Immediately following, we will break it down and give the young Black perspective. Okay, because I do believe Roman and us as Black men, we need to be more interactive into politics because at the end of the day, politics affect our daily lives just like everything else. Okay,
Right. Mhm.
Roman, I want to say thank you, brother, for
Thank you
coming.
for having me.
I love you, brother. I would love to meet you in person for a sit down interview because I know you're busy. We scheduled an interview before, but you're busy. You're a busy man. But I'm so happy that you reached out to me again, and then we were able to schedule this interview. Is there anything else you want to announce?
Um, I'm gonna keep quiet until the reunion. But everybody make sure. I do appreciate everyone for watching Wiley Show and at least staying on while y'all hear me out. Definitely make sure y'all go download or stream Money Heist on all platforms, and also stream New Era on all platforms. And look out for something coming in October.
Yes. Oh my God. What? I'm just really, really excited for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I want you to win because already your real life is together. You have a career, and yet you are getting music, and then you on this show. The sky's the limit for you, Roman. Thank you so much, brother, for coming on the line.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Be safe.
Right, you too.
Right.
Okay. Wow. Okay, and I want to say this. The Wiley Show should hold the reunion of G Status ATL Hustle that goes live every week on on the G Status network. So we want to host the reunion show, and I've said it, and I'm going to continue to put that out there. So the hold on, it says sound muffled. Give me a second. You said sound muffled. Hello. Well, it said interview, enter interview. Did it sound muffled? Okay, give me a second. Ooh. Give me a second, you guys. 1 second. All right. Second. 1 second. All right. Okay, is it better? Is it better? Okay, is it better? Is it better? Okay, it's good now. All right. I thought we had to go via mobile. So let me bring this flyer up because we will be covering the presidential debate, the young black perspective. We'll be covering that debate live. Immediately after they get done, when the credits are rolling, we're going to do it live on YouTube. Okay, live on YouTube. So if you want to get into that conversation, it's going to be that will be on September. Hold on, let me make sure the 29th. Is that Tuesday? Yeah. Immediately follow because I think CNN is hosting the first one. Okay, we're going to give our perspective of. We're not going to wait until CNN call us. We're just going to do it ourselves. We're not going to wait until a blue check verification come to us. We will just deliver it to our audience first. We're not going to wait for mainstream media to knock at our door. We would just bring it to the Wiley Show. We cannot wait until CNN call us. We just can't. We can't wait. We'll be waiting all day. I have gray hair and have waiting on them to call us. So we cannot wait. That will be on Tuesday, September the 29th. And we will definitely be breaking that down on that will be a review, breaking it down. So if you want to be interested, make sure you send us an email. We will have the link and send us an email that you want to be a part of it. Make sure your quality is together. Make sure your internet is working. Make sure you have on your headphones. Make sure you don't have your babies in the background. Make sure your background is clean, no sound, no distractions, and make sure you're willing to talk, okay? If you want to be a part of the panel, make sure you're willing to talk. Conservative, Democrat, Libertarian, whoever you are, if you have an opinion, we welcome you over here at The Wiley Show, okay? So if you want to be a part of it, you must have internet connection and the webcam to come on, and we will open up the phone lines for the people to call in. So the phone lines will we will definitely have the phone lines open up. So we definitely will have the phone lines open up as well. So it will be live over there. So that is what it is. This is just the first flyer. Then of course we're going to add some more stuff on there. I'm going to give a special shout out to Tasha K for coming on the Wiley Show. Thank you so very much. I want to give a special shout out to my sister for coming on. And whenever she have her podcast, we will get there. We can get to Atlanta. We can fly down there. My producers got us, and we can get there. Just give us a date and a time, and I'm going to hold her up to it. Okay, give me a second. All right, so that will be that. Okay. Let me see. I'm here for it on the Alex Glib. And internet says pay and clear. I will have so ready, and I will be emailing, and I will donate. Yes. Okay. So we definitely, if she invite us to go to Atlanta, I would definitely do it. And guess what? G-Status do not have to pay me to host that reunion show. I would do it for free. Okay. Okay. They don't have to pay me. You can keep the coinage. Give me the let me host it. All right. Okay. So we will be reaching out to them privately, but I already told the person that's going to speak on my behalf that is going to help me out. No payment. I don't need a payment. What I just need that opportunity. Okay. You don't need to go at it. This is an independent brand and they're starting off. I don't need the coin. I will get the coin long term. Okay, it happened along the road, not in that instance. Because if I go on there and say, pay me $3,000, pay me $8,000, no, especially when it's an independent brand. This is their second season. I can go down there, and Atlanta is not that far. We could take a Greyhound, or we could just, we could do a road trip. You want to do a road trip? Okay, we can get down there. My producers, they definitely will do it. They got me. And that is the email address, wileyshow@gmail.com. That is the email address. Email, you can DM me. So yes, further down the road, it will come. Don't waste your vote. No black agenda, no vote, and all that. This is what it is. I will tell you to vote. Now I'm not gonna get on here and yes, Wiley, that's how you get put on. They don't have to pay me. Let them know, people that's watching this. They don't have to give me a dime. Just say, Wiley, come on, let's do it. But we will look together and it will be beautiful. Okay, so producers, the people that's watching, let these people know. Y'all have emails, y'all have DMs. Use your voice. Don't just say, oh, I want Wiley to host the reunion show. And you ain't send no message to the producers. You ain't sending it. Go all on their page. Say, y'all need to be in the chat. Anything that with G status on the email, message. That is how we move. Use your voice. Use your voice. Okay? Y'all know how to tell me what's going on with Tasha K. Keep that same energy when I want to host this show. Because I don't have to tell nobody. Send me something what's going on with Cardi B and Tasha K. Immediately before the sun set, I'm getting 50 messages. So when we looking at the people, and anytime when it's somebody that's going on, they be like, Wiley, this is going on. You send it quick, fast, so keep that energy when we want to get over there. Okay, it's all about exposure. Because I was on my air mattress today. Hold on, we ain't gonna quit yet. I was on my air mattress today and I was sleeping. And then because I didn't get any sleep last night. So I had to go sleep once. And then I had to talk to my therapist. Then I had to talk to another therapist because I'm trying to find another therapist, trying to help, get things together. And then I had to wait for medications and all of that good stuff. And they gave me my medication. That's why we have to get off of the air when Tasha was on because we had to get our medication. Okay. So they asked for the social media. Is anybody asking for the social media? Let me pull up the Instagram. Give me a second. We can put it all up on the screen. Okay. They asked for the Instagram. Okay. Yes. Right. I'm excited. Let me pull it up. We just literally live on YouTube. This is live over here. Sorry for the people that did not get a chance to speak on and ask Tasha K a question. We are trying to be effective with the caller. So when you call in, make sure you have your thoughts together, your sound down. You only can ask like one question when we have a big guest because I can't have y'all doing like a regular show. Now, if it's just us, we can talk all day. But when it's a special guest like a Tasha K or anybody else of a celebrity status that's going to come on the Wiley Show, we don't want to just keep it over too much questions. We want everybody to get a chance to speak. Okay, now if this is a regular show like the Wiley Show and we're just talking among ourselves, among family, we can talk as much. I'm a talker. But if it's a special guest, we want each caller to be able to ask their question. Okay, so that's why we did one question instead of just questions because we'd have still been on there because we have very limited. We are very, very limited when it comes to time because we didn't want to hold Tasha K all day because we did ask her the questions and she answered it. Amen. She asked each question that we asked and it is what it is. And we had a great time. I will give her that. She did. I was surprised to see her ask questions, but let me also clear this up while I have 400 people here. I don't like to get into this person is a mother and her house is nasty. I don't get into that because that ain't about YouTube. I never seen inside of Candace's home at all. Never seen inside of Candace's home. I believe her home is beautiful and clean. Okay. And even I never seen Tasha K home, but we're not gonna say that and give people motherhood in there. And I ain't gonna get into all that because we need to keep the mothers and kids out of it, right? And that's what it is. But again, if you are live streaming and doing the show, it will all be public when you make your children a part of your content if they give a voice. Over here, we ain't got to worry about no children or no kids over here at the Wiley Show because I don't have any. But if I did have some, I definitely will have to have another location. I wouldn't even want to shoot in my home if I have kids in the house because I don't want them a part of the content. Because kids, if they see their daddy, they're not going to know where daddy lies, so I can't say nothing because I don't want my kids to be censored. You got to question some of your man, so you got to talk to me. But if they see me here and they hear something, or if I say something and it's the part of the content. So whenever I have a family, I will have to have another studio built somewhere else outside of the home. I'm going to keep that separate because I don't want my kids a part of the content. No, because I talk too much mess. And who you think they're going to bring up in the content? They're going to bring up your child in the content. So I talk a lot of mess, so I don't want you to know how they even look, okay? Okay? You ain't even know how it look. That's going to be I'm very transparent now. But when it comes to like my family and all that, no, you ain't gonna know it. That's why you don't see women that I'm dealing with. You don't see them on camera. Only thing you hear me, I just sit and talk about the men all day. Yes, part of the persona is good, but you never seen that one woman on this show that I had. Not one came up and we were saying that no, because no, okay, not at all, because that's private. And then I love it. Oh, here, that's great because it's your job to sit here and talk and have mess and say, "Oh, Wiley, this, That's your job. I ain't gonna get upset about it because this is just a public figure. Now, this is something else that I do want to say that I didn't get a chance to say, and I know this might be a 3-hour live. Who cares? Let it be a 3-hour live. We're gonna chop it up anyhow. When about Cardi B and Tasha Gay, I'm just here for it. But I want to say this: my prayer is, if I ever get to millions of followers, I don't want to just get so low that I just respond to people. I want to be like Beyonce when it comes to this, not responding to the noise. I want to, when they say I'm inspired to be like Queen Bee, not like to dance like Queen Bee. I want Beyonce attitude when it comes to bloggers doing content about her, not to respond to the noise. Allow the people that I'm paying 6 figures to handle my light work. That is their job, because I'm gonna have a team, have a publicist, have a assistant, have lawyers, have people that I pay for to give out this and to reach out to, not me. I can sit and watch it all day. But my team, and I get on the phone, okay? Yeah, no, there's something like, okay, send it. You already know what to do. And then it's going to be to the point where my team going to be so in sync that I don't even have to tell them to do it. They're going to already do it. And they got to have a problem. I don't want to be on IG. I'm a millionaire, millions of dollars, #1 record. I'm #1 show around the world. And I responded on my IG with receipts. See, y'all, this is what I want to tell y'all. Yeah, this going on here. Your staff, where your publicists? See, this is why I tell y'all, stop hiring the people from your neighborhood that ain't going to keep it real with you. And then if you do have somebody from your neighborhood, and if they're telling you, Cardi, don't respond to it. Listen to the people in your inner circle. Listen to the people. If your inner circle is telling you, your advisors is telling you, Cardi, hi, don't respond to her. Listen to your advisors. And then you're like, okay. And then you're like, okay. Then you go out there and you respond. Baby, bye. You think I'm about to help somebody that said I got bumpy nose or bumpy lip? You think I'm going to help them, give them any exposure when they said I got a bumpy nose? No, or bumpy lip. I'm not going to give them no bump in their platform by responding to them. Absolutely. I'm going to let those around me respond to it and to handle that. You ain't about to, you said I have bumps and I'm bumpy. So I'm going to give you a bump on your platform by giving you the spotlight. No. I can do that now because I'm coming up. I'm not established with millions. If I have 400 some odd million people following me, you think I'm about to sit here and just respond to somebody that say I have bumps? You got acne. Your eyes crossed. And I'm just up there still responding like I'm still on YouTube. Man, you better understand that you have been elevated and you better utilize the tools that and the doors and the resources that you have now you can accumulate. You better use them resources instead of trying to go on your IG, start these blogs. That ain't gonna stop no blogger from talking. That's gonna make them talk more. period. Beyonce is so solidified of being unbothered that I think the Neighborhood Talk, it was one of the platforms posted when Blue Ivy was on the air. Beyonce was doing an interview and Blue Ivy said something. They said, oh my gosh, Beyonce is so regular. Because they never saw Beyonce and Blue Ivy like that when Blue Ivy was like, oh mom, they was like, she all right. Because you don't see none of her personal life, even though Beyonce is regular. She's a mother. But we don't see that. She only show you what she wants you to see. That is the power of being a celebrity. And people, you don't have no control of people talking about. People are going to talk about you every single day. You have no power with that. It's about your response of you. You have the power to respond and not respond. And that take a true skill. Me, I can respond and not respond. I love to talk. But if it's some come and it's such a pressure where I shouldn't respond, then you have to listen to your advisors. And thank God for the advisors that come to my show and helps me out and give me good sound advice. And I have to listen to it. I have to listen to it like, you right. I shouldn't be doing that. Oh, I shouldn't get no flight and pull up. No, sir. Don't get a flight. Don't get a Greyhound ticket. Don't drink 66 Red Bulls and all that. And you have to listen to your advisors. Listen to the people that is equipped to help you in that way, right? Even if they're giving you the publicity is good publicity. Like if somebody dragged me on the Wiley Show, it is what it is. I just cannot stop it. They're going to continue to do it. They will continue to do it, especially if I respond to it. But if you let it go, they'll move on. I had a person that dragged me for a long time. And then they saw me in person. And you know what they said, family? They dragged me over a year, almost going on a whole year. They saw me in person. And we saw eye to eye for the first time in history. And that person said to me, I am sorry. I didn't mean to do that to you. I am sorry. Because that person, she felt the energy that I was given that I can't talk to till you address the elephant in the room. And she said, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I'm so sorry. I said, you are forgiven, my sister. You are forgiven. Because I understood why you was doing it. Wasn't right, but I understand. And I forgave her. Never got on my platform and dragged her. Never put her name in titles. Never did that. Because God opened up the door for me to see that woman face to face. And we had a conversation. And she apologized to me. So thank you. And with this show, we will be continue to do future things. Some stuff you're going to see me gradually move away from. I'm not going to tell you what I'm moving away from. I'm going to let you see it. Because when you say it, I want you to see it. Some of y'all see it. You're going to gradually see us move away from certain situations. You're going to see it right before your very eyes. I ain't going to tell you. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how to move. And also, let me give a special shout out to Armin Brown 09, Tori. This is the moderators, by the way. Let me shout out all the moderators. Armin Brown 09, Tori Mom, J Real, Nurse Nicole, Blue Skies, Puppy Love, B Scales, Mouth Open, Shantae, Day, TLC and 3, and D1. Shout out to all the moderators. Thank you for dealing with me for a long time. My birthday is November 11th. Good God, I'll be 30 years old. Y'all can clap. Y'all can clap out there. Y'all should be out there clapping. I will be 30 years old November 11th. I will be 30 years old. 30 years old. No children. Not married. Single. I will be 30 years old. And I'm looking forward to that new decade. I'll be 30. Okay. So thank you. Some of you all say y'all going to send me some things. God bless you. All right. So I'm appreciative to it. We do have a P.O. box if you want to send us a card or if you want to send us thank you. And my birthday will be November 11th. And I cannot wait. I'm looking forward to it. And if it be the Lord's will, I will be 30. I will be turning into another decade. And so I'm excited for that. All right. So we can drag all day on IG. They ain't blocking them because they don't handle their accounts. Let me see right quick. Let me show you all my IG if anybody want to follow me. Also, too, I'm going to give a special shout out to okay, thank you. Also, too, shout out to the Real Hot Boys of Houston. That was an exclusive. Yes. Shout out to G Status ATL Hustle, another exclusive. So I thank them shows for coming on. And my people, they be like, why do you do this? And it don't give you as much views as Celebrity Gossip. I said, it's not about that. It is about the quality. It's because I love those shows. It's not always about what is going to give you the viewership. It's what are you interested in? And the views will come. And I tell and that person was like, yes. I said, the views will come. I said, you just can't be so concerned about what is going to give you the massive views. But if you're interested in this show and you watch this show and this is what you generally like to do every single week, then talk about it on your platform. Then your audience, it will resonate with them because they're going to feel the genuine love. They're going to feel the passion when it comes to it. Even with the debate, we're going to be covering the debate. And one of my people said, well, Wiley, I don't think we should cover it because I don't think you're going to get them many views. I don't think nobody's going to be there for that live. Nobody's going to be there for that live. Don't do it. They're not interested. Don't cover it. They want the mess. They ain't an interview. And I said, I hear you, but I am going to go through it because I love to talk about politics. I love to talk about it, and I'm going to talk about it regardless. Okay? That is how you grow. And if you're into it, I'm going to love it, and we will be promoting it and marketing and putting it out there and letting folks know that we're going to do that show. I watch all the time. If I'm at work, I listen and I watch TV. Yes, thank you. And so we will look at this. Let me put the P.O. box in there. Give me a second, you guys. Somebody asked for the P.O. box. Okay, that is on the screen. We taking our time today. We're not gonna rush because I'm rested. I'm rested and I got some good sleep. Okay. And shout out from Kyle from the Neighborhood Talk. You know, Kyle from Neighborhood Talk. He came on in the chat when we were out of town, and he came on. Shout out to his staff. Love Kyle from Neighborhood Talk, and I've been loving that brother ever since I saw him doing some amazing work over there on the Shade Room. And that brother has now built his own entity. And brother, thank you for that. Brother, thank you for your platform. And I'm not saying that so I can get a repost from the Shade Room or a repost from the Neighborhood Talk. No, I'm saying it because I love his work. And I've been saying that before I know that you could get a repost some stuff. I've been following him for years on social media, and that ain't gonna change. Well, you only said his name so you could get a repost. You lied. I've been saying his name forever. And I love that brother. Okay. Be rested on this debate died. This show would be fire. You know, it will be heated. Yes. Politics, religion, and preference conversation are all hot topic. It is. Thank you. Okay. If any new moderators, not new moderators, any new producers, thank you. And shout out to the producers that are just coming in. So make sure you all subscribe. Shout out to that. Okay. Well, that was it. If you missed the show, go back and catch the replay. Thank you and good night. That was it. That was a good show. Good 3-hour show. Let's go. What is that, Oprah Winfrey? Oh, that Oprah Winfrey. She tweeted something. I should have said she sent me a DM. But no, we ain't gonna say that. One day though, she gonna come on the wireless. I don't want no DM. I want her to come on. Oprah. Thank y'all. Good night. Right.